Good morning, everybody. How are you? We are here. We are live. We're well. It's all good. Friday, January the 28th. It's the last Friday of January already. 2022. Time flies when you're having fun. It's option expiry day today. We'll watch for that, of course. See what happens with a lot of our favorites. Here we go. It's been a heck of a week. It's going to be a heck of a day. Reading a lot and watching a lot of trying to get my hands on as much info as I can as to what's going on, what the street is thinking going on, what the pros are saying, analysts, and everyone else. The big news came out last night. Apple delivered on its earnings, and they delivered. They delivered on every metric. Gross sales were higher, margins were higher. Unbelievable. Their net profit per dollar was higher by over almost 2% higher. That's ridiculous. That's really good ridiculous. Their supply chain issues, like everybody else, they are battling inflationary pressures like everybody else. They have to watch interest rates like anybody else. And yet, these guys made more net money, higher net money on a percentage basis, hit new all-time record highs on sales, and they have a backlog of orders. The supply chain issues for Apple last quarter indicated to us that upwards of $6 billion of orders were not yet delivered. This is a quarter ago, and my daughter was in this little window. She had ordered a MacBook Pro, expensive machine, and specialized unit. She ordered it exactly as she wanted it, with whatever the memory was and everything else. And she had to wait a month to get it, and she didn't mind. She waited as long as it was going to take. She was not going any other brand. She's not. She was not budging. And this is Apple's secret sauce. Once you're into this kind of a product, you got this baby, you've got your big ass iPad, you got your MacBook Pro, you're in, they all talk to each other, they all seamlessly work together. Why would you go anywhere else? How am I going to go back to a Windows computer now? No way. This machine that I'm using, the MacBook Pro that I'm talking to you on right now, inside this camera right here, this baby doesn't not work. It just works. And if this computer crapped out, I'd buy another one. It's just that simple. Of course, when I bought this one, I bought the extended warranty on it. So, hoping it keeps going. So far, so good. In any event, the back order situation, it was $6 billion a quarter ago. Here's the reality. In the quarter they just reported to us, the $6 billion in back orders were delivered in that last quarter. The reality now is there's over 10 billion now in back orders for this current quarter. So as I am talking to you all through January and then February and March, Apple will continue to deliver everything. Apple phones, iPads, computers, you name it, and will continue to try to keep up with the back orders. And that's already baked into the sales of this quarter we're into now, this next quarter. So this company continues to hit on metrics. They don't lose business to somebody else because a MacBook Pro isn't in stock right now. The customer orders it. They order it online or in the store. It's quite amazing. Of course, the company makes so much money on so many levels. If you really dig into Apple, it's not just the hardware items that they sell. It is the software items they sell, their extended warranties, their software updates. It just goes on and on and on. And this is not going to stop. So way to go, Apple. Congratulations. The shares are showing a possible move up in the pre-market. But we're going to see how this really works when we open for trading. We're at 163.69 on Apple right now in the pre-market, which puts us up $4.47, which is 2.34%. The markets are off in the pre-market. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Dow has been holding about a 300-point drop For the last half hour, 40 minutes, we're showing a 0.92% drop on the Dow. But it was for a while, up until about 20 minutes ago, the Dow was all by itself in losing the most. Now we have S&P down 0.93 itself. It's down 44 points. It's joined the Dow. And NASDAQ, which was only a half a percentage point off, now it's off 0.9 as well, 122 plus points on NASDAQ. So the three markets have now sort of joined together, and they're all looking like they're going to be down not quite 1% if the market were to open now. But the market isn't opening now. The market opens up in not quite an hour from now. So we have to wait 54 more minutes to see if this pre-market will hold these losses. Will they get worse or will they get better? Now, here's what I don't like about this pre-market. All right, I'll tell you what I like, and I'll tell you what I don't like. I like the fact that the Dow is these markets only off 0.9%. But I don't like it that they're off 0.9%. You know what I would rather see? I'd rather see a 3% drop across the board right now. I'd like to see these markets off 3% each right now and taking a real bloodbath. That's what I want to see right now. But we're not getting that. And the reason we're not getting it is because what I like about the market is there's so much money on the sidelines waiting to jump back into the market. It just doesn't know where to go. And it doesn't know when to go. There will be cash coming into this market. You can count on it. The first quarter of every year, the first 3 months of every year, you have got trillions of dollars globally that are now pension fund contributions that have to be invested for the year. This is national pension funds from all countries out there of any developed nations. And all of these pension fund plans that corporations have and unions have and other organizations have trillions of dollars that must be invested and put to work for the year coming up. And in Canada, we have something called the RRSP thing, which is the Registered Retirement Savings Plan accounts. This is where individual Canadians can invest monies that they have into their own personal retirement plans. And for every dollar you put in, you can take $1 off of your gross income. So if you've been working all year round and you've been paying taxes all year long, and you make, say, $100,000 a year, I'm going to use a round number because I'm lazy, $100,000 Canadian for the year, you're allowed up to 18% of that amount to go into your RRSP every year, which is $18,000. And there are Canadians who literally, and I mean this, they literally walk into their bank branches to see their loans officers, what have you, or they do it online and they say, I want to borrow $18,000. And I want the $18,000 to go into my RRSP here at the bank, because this is where I have my RRSP account. And I want that money to go into whatever. It can go into stock, it can go into ETFs, it can go into a GIC, but irrelevant of where it's going into the account first. The bank happily lends the customer the $18,000 because the money doesn't go to go buy a new racing car or a fancy trip to Mexico. The money stays in the bank inside the RRSP structure that they're offering the customer. And the customer already has an RRSP at the bank. They're just adding to it now. So $18,000 gets added in to the account. The borrower just took 18 grand off of their salary. They now are only taxable on $82,000 of income. Then you take your deductions, your personal deductions and everything else, and then you have your net number and you pay tax on that. Now, during the year while you were working, this individual has been paying income tax as if they were earning $100,000 a year, not 82, because no one knows for sure, the taxpayer, the government, the employer, what will your net number really be? Well, after RRSP season, we'll know. Well, RRSP season goes the first quarter of the year. I think first 2 months. So the individual knows I've got an $18,000 deduction, and I've already paid tax on that $18,000. And at 100,000, you're upwards of the 40% tax bracket, 37, 38%. We're talking about, if it's 40%, we're talking about $7,000 plus dollars in a tax refund. So the taxpayer gets a $7,000 cash refund from the government minimum. And what do they do with that money? A lot of them will turn right around and go back to the bank and say, here's $7,000 towards the 18 grand I borrowed from you guys. Now I owe you $11,000, not $18,000. And so the interest cost per month just went down on this loan. It might be a 2-year loan or a 1-year loan, all depends on the banker and the client. And the individual is now just making monthly payments towards that 11 grand. And the 18,000 is inside the RSP, hopefully growing with long-term investment strategies, and away we go. Now in Canada, you can write options on stock inside your RSP. You can buy shares of Apple and then write options against it. You can do all kinds of stuff inside these things. So there is a gazillion dollars coming in from all kinds of different plans around the world, including USA and UK, Germany, France, into these plans in the first quarter. This money is going to go into the market. The market we're watching now, that is down at the moment. There is that's the expression. I don't want to. I'm trying to keep it PG rated here. There is a blank pot of money coming. There's number one. There's number two. There's a pea pot of money coming in to this market through personal RRSPs or retirement plans, organized corporate plans, national pension plan. Huge amounts of capital coming in. And what is your banker offering you? You've heard about so-called higher interest rates. Have you had flyers come to your house where it says, hey, deposit 10 grand with us here down the street at the so-so bank for a 5-year guaranteed investment certificate, and we'll give you 8% interest. Are you getting that? I'm not getting that. No one's getting that. You're not going to get that. There's nobody going to get that. You're getting a 0.5 percentage point, a percentage point a year on a 6% inflation environment. You are a loser if you put money in there. Where's the money going to go? It's going into the stock market. That's where a lot of this money is going to go. And it's going to go into balanced funds, mutual funds, ETFs, straight into stock. It's going into options. It's going into SPACs. It's going everywhere. It's going wherever people can get the best return, wherever they feel that they're comfortable holding for the long haul. And if you're in a retirement account scenario, you don't mind holding a stock for 2 or 3 years. And so you look at SoFi and go, I'll hold SoFi for 5 years. I'm 28 years old. I'm 33 years old. I'll hold SoFi for 5 years. I'll buy SoFi every year for 5 years, and just buy into this kind. As long as they keep growing their clientele base, I'm gonna buy into this stock. And so some folks have bought SoFi already at 22. Some paid 24. Some are paying 18. People are now paying less, and they're averaging down, and they're just going to keep buying it and keep buying it and it's not coming back. The stock is not coming back because it's in cash accounts that are not leveraged like the folks over at the hedge funds are. These stocks are held with cash, and they're not coming back. As I have been yapping away here for 14 minutes, the Dow is now down 130 points. We've come up 170 here with some serious buying. I don't know what's going on. We're down 11 on S&P. We're down 13 on NASDAQ. The indexes are now, NASDAQ is down 0.08 of a percentage point. S&P is down 1/4 of a point, and Dow's down 0.36 of a point. They were all down almost a 1 full percentage point when I started my rant. I guess I should just keep on talking. In any event, this amount of cash is massive, and it has to go to work. It cannot just sit in cash and do nothing. That's the worst thing you can do. You gotta make it work for you. And so this is what's coming into this market. That's the good news. What other good news or bad news is there? Well, we know about inflation. And I know that you guys who follow me, you get this. You're smart people. You're not stupid. You know how this game works. And you see these headlines sometimes, and I know you shake your head like I shake my head and go, what do they think we're dumb or something? These writers of these articles think they're telling us something we don't know. It's ridiculous. They talk about stuff. They talk about stuff like Caterpillar released its results, and profits are up, sales are up, but the shares are down because their costs are up. Well, duh, like no kidding. There's inflation, okay? If there's inflation, guess what that means? It means that the costs are higher, but there's the other side of the argument. Sales are higher because Caterpillar doesn't sit there and not raise their prices. They raise their prices too. But Caterpillar raises their retail prices on their equipment. At the finished retail item is where they raise their prices. They're getting price increases at the wholesale level for their tires and their transmission systems and their nuts and bolts and the paint they're using and all the other crap they're doing. And they're paying more money to their employees, I should say. Sure, yeah, okay, that's inflation. They're paying, but they're getting more when they add a 5% price increase to the finished product at full retail. And that's why their earnings are up. And that's what's going to happen with all corporations. And this is what's going to happen to you guys. And I wanted to talk to you about something for you personally out there, especially you 30 and 40-year-olds, late 20s. You just graduated in the last 10 years from school, from university. You know, you slogged it out. You survived high school by this much. You went into college and you partied it up, and then you studied it up, and you went after advanced degrees, and you took out student loans. And a bunch of you kids out there who are under 40, under 45, you're holding student debt. And you're wondering, when am I ever going to get out of this? And how am I ever going to be able to pay this off? And how in the hell am I going to ever save up money to get a house and blah, blah. Then you discovered Uncle Bruce. And there's this guy who has very little hair on his head, so he must be old. Homeless, nomad, Canadian. I mean, he's not even American. I mean, this guy, he's really asking for a lot. And the guy has the audacity to say, you know, you can make money in this market no matter what direction it goes. And you go, what? What are you talking about? And he starts talking about writing options and bringing extra money. Yeah, we talk about that, and I will continue to talk about that and continue to exploit that for you. But here's the good news. This is kind of a little offshoot, but you should be happy there's inflation. You 30-year-olds, 28-year-olds, 27-year-olds, you recent graduates, you that owe 30,000 in student loans, 70,000 in student loans, 115,000 in student loans, 185 in student loans, $250,000 in student loans, whatever that number is, you should be happy there's inflation. You should be giddy. If it's 5% a year for the next 5 years, you should be smiling from ear to ear. And I'll tell you why. Because your student loans are set up for you to repay them over a long period of time. And a number of you have deferred payment situations, reduced payment. Right now, some of you have deferred payments entirely. You don't have to make any payments because of the President of the United States. Nonetheless, at the end of it all, if it's going to take you 15 years, 20 years to pay off your student loan, I have good news for you guys. This last 10 years that you're going to be making payments on that money is going to be on dollars you borrowed years ago. This is 2022. You started your scholastic career, your secondary career, your post-secondary education, university, college studies. You started those 4, 6, 8, 10 years ago. And that's when you started borrowing that money. You borrowed that money in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, and you slogged through school and you made it. And now at the end of the whole thing, you've got this whack-a-dough you owe, and you're looking at it going, oh, how am I going to do it? The good news is inflation is going to help you pay it off. Because even as a minimum wage person, you're not getting $8 to $10 an hour anymore. Not that there are university graduates here that were earning $7, $8 an hour. That would have been the exception, nonetheless. Minimum wage jobs now at the bottom, the so-called jobs at the bottom are paying 14, 16, $18 an hour. Jobs in the middle are going to be paying 20, 24, 26, $28 an hour. And jobs at senior management levels, a little further down, 5, 10 years into your career, 35, 40, $45 an hour. Now, look, none of you are becoming millionaires with this kind of money. Let's not kid ourselves. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is you're likely going to have interest rates of 4 or 5% on your loans, let's hope. And the loan doesn't go up against inflation. It stays there. That value, the amount that you owe, is the amount you will owe through inflation. And if we still have 4 or 5% inflation as now a new normal for a while, you're getting 4, 5, 6, 8, 10% pay raises in the next few years. Your paycheck will grow much faster than the balance owing as it shrinks out. Now, you don't have to add more money to your payments. You just make those payments every month and they stay the same and they're amortized and annualized. Some of you have shitty deals, crappy deals out there for your student loans. Others of you have pretty good deals. And yet many more of you will be in a position to reorganize your debts down the road. It might take you 5 or 6 or 8 years of working and building a little bit of a nest egg, but you're going to eventually be in a position where you might have some savings piled up and additional revenues coming in, and you can consolidate your debts into one pot. You may have a banker who says to you, hey, listen, I notice you've got a $80,000 loan on your student loan, and you've got 15, 20 grand on your credit cards, and you got a car loan over there, but you're making $120,000 a year now. You're really cranking out. You're working pretty hard. I can give you a consolidated loan that will put it all together, and it'll be a lower payment per month on it'll be a lower interest charge per month on everything combined. And if you really want to tackle this, you can now throw some serious money at this to get rid of it. And these are debts from a decade ago, 15 years ago. In other words, inflation debts that are now smaller. You were in hock $140,000 in today dollars. Well, in 10 years from now, that 140 will seem like $60,000 because of inflation. If you're now going to earn today as a senior member of your team 120,000 a year, 5, 6 years from now, you should be at 160, 180 a year. Inflation adjusted. That's all I'm saying. Inflation. Your talent and your skill and your dedication will take you to higher levels. And of course, if you watch this guy today, and you take his classes today, and you put some time into your knowledge of how the market is working, including how to write contracts, option contracts, and enjoy the shrinkage that kills George Costanza and his date prospects, but is great for you guys to make money, you're going to bring in a secondary form of income to your life. This is what I'm trying to talk to you about. And if you can bring in $500 a month, $800 a month, $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month, $1,800 a month, nothing crazy. I'm not talking about bringing in $10,000 a month from option writing. You can do that. But a lot of you out there don't have the kind of capital that'll allow you to do it. But a bunch of you out there, you can find a couple of $1,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to throw into perhaps poor man covered call trading strategies where you could be bringing in maybe $500, $1,000 a month in revenue every month that comes from a new source that you've never had before. You got your day job. You might have a second job. I don't know. You got your spouse working, whatever the situation. But now you've got this little thing over here. And if it can bring you $1,000 a month from the side, and you can dedicate that cash towards whatever IOUs you're carrying, you can go a long way with that. Now, if you have a mortgage, you're down the road a little bit, you're 40 years of age, you've got a mortgage, it's a $600,000 mortgage that you qualified for, $400,000 mortgage, $200,000 mortgage, whatever it is, $1,000 a month towards a mortgage payment will probably carry $150,000 of mortgage. In other words, if you owe $350,000 on a house on a mortgage, 150,000 of it can be covered by about 1,000 a month from the outside. The other 250, the other 200,000 you got to come up with, but that will run you probably 1,100. All of a sudden, you're carrying a nice chunk of a mortgage for less of your after-tax paycheck money because you've got this extra money over here, $1,000 over here going towards, say, a credit card. If you have a payment, say you got a $10,000 balance on a credit card and you're paying 18% interest on that amount of money, you're ridiculous, but you are. It's 1.5 percentage points a month. That's 150 a month. But if you can throw 1,000 a month at your card from this extra $1,000, 850 is capital depreciation, 150 is interest for the first month. The second month you now pay, if you keep that balance without it going any higher, you pay that thing off now. Don't use that card. You throw 1,000 at it the second month, you're going to be paying more than 850 in principal and less than 150 in interest, because of course the interest payment will shrink every month as your principal payment rises. That $1,000 a month will have an effect. After 6 months, you've made 6 payments. You've paid off almost $5,000 of that balance. It's down to 5 Gs. The interest on it now is 75 a month instead of 150 a month as it was 6 months ago. And 925 of that 1,000 is principal reduction. 75 of that 1,000 is interest. 5 months later, it's gone. Within a year, you've paid it off. That's what 1,000 a month can do. I mean, that's just 1,000 a month difference. There's 10 grand in debt off your butt at 18%. And that mandatory 2% payment of principal plus interest is no longer on your butt anymore. You're behind. And that is $350 a month in mandatory payments just removed from existence. You got a student loan out there and it's $150,000. I'm using, I don't know how bad they are. I know some of them are really bad. Okay. But if you've got a $150,000 student loan out there and you've got an extra $1,000 coming in over here, and you can maintain that loan with some kind of a payment that just kind of keeps it at that level, you're just making interest only payments, fair enough. But if you could now add 1,000 a month to that payment and it's all principal, at least you're starting to throw 1,000 a month at the damn principal, and that's 12,000 in a year. Yeah, sure, you owe 138 at the end of a year, and then after 2 years you owe 126. You still feel like you're overwhelmed with it all, but in 2 years from now, I suggest your pay raises at work will be higher because you are worth it. You might be bringing in 300 a month more on your paycheck, 400 a month more on your paycheck. That balance is down to 120 something. 2 more years with that 1,000 a month, just 1,000 a month. There's 24 more off the top. You're down to 100, and another 2 years of pay raises. Hey, it's coming your direction. It seems like it takes forever, but it doesn't have to. And the other thing I will reiterate is, a lot of you out there are going to say, you know what, Bruce, I love you, but you know what I'm going to do? If I make 1,000 a month on the side here, I'm going to just roll that back into my investment, and I'm going to buy a second call option deep in the money to write more poor man covered calls. And I'm going to buy a third one and a fourth one and a fifth one. I want that 1,000 a month to go to 2,000 a month in revenue. I want that to go to 3,000 a month in revenue. I'm going to get it to the point where I'm looking at my credit card debt over here and going, I got a $10,000 card, and in 3 months I can pay it off in full. That's when I'm going to tackle that bastard. And then I'm going to zero in on my loan here, on my student loan. I owe 150 grand on that damn thing, and I've been just treading water on it, and now I've got 3,000 a month I could throw at that thing. That's 50 months. That's less than 4 years. It's gone out of my life forever. That might be the strategy, or you're going to keep piling the dough in there, and try to get it to 5, 6, 8,000 a month, which could double your income, your net income, to set you up in such a way that you've doubled your net income coming in. And now you're throwing 5,000 a month at that debt. And that's 30 months. And it's gone. And you can say sayonara to that. And now you can zero in on the mortgage, or you can zero in on saving for a house, or whatever it is your plan is, whatever your game plan is. Might be, you know what? I'm making 6,000, 8,000 a month in revenue. I've quit my day job. I don't do that job anymore. I only trade now. I'm basically a self-employed entrepreneur that does options trading. I'm covering all my obligations, and I've kept a part-time job for fun, just to have an outside world of connections. I work at the Starbucks for $18 an hour. I get free coffee, and I hang out with those younger kids that I used to be. I used to be one of those younger kids, and I'm hanging out with them as a 40-year-old. And I don't want to be the manager. I don't want to be the boss. I just want to come in for my 4 or 5 hour shift, and I'll see you later. I'm making $100, $120 a day. I'll see you later. And I'm making $500 a week, $2,000 a month, pocket money, and I've got this going over here. And that might be for a while your game plan as you de-stress and calm down and take care of obligations and reorganize your existence. To each his own. There's no one story. As you can see, I'm desperately trying to include as many of you as I can in this scenario, and it's difficult because every single one of you are different with your own unique scenario, familial obligations, relatives, work, whatever. It's the world in which we live. But, making money is making money. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Thank you for joining me here from around the world. There are viewers here from the United Kingdom, from Germany, from the Netherlands, Sweden, Switzerland, Austria, France, España, Portugal, Italy, all around the world, in Europe, all over North America, Canada, of course, my Canadians. How are you doing, Canadians? My Caribbean friends, my Latin American friends, my South American friends, my friends in Asia, Australia, New Zealand, and everywhere in between. Welcome all of you to this telecast, this daily old man with this neck thing here. What is all this here? What is this? What is that? I didn't have that. Where did I get that? I hate looking at it. Anyway, we're here and we're plugging along, trying to figure it out. And we're doing it as best we can in plain English, if it's at all possible. We are down to 29 minutes to go before we start trading for the day. When I started this show, we were down 300 points on the Dow futures. Right now, we're showing down 100. I'm showing S&P down 9.5, NASDAQ down 3.2 points. There's a nothing burger here. The NASDAQ is virtually unchanged. S&P is down 1/5 of a percentage point. And the Dow's down 0.32. 1/3 of a percentage point is all we have for the downside on the Dow. Telling me that anyone who's selling is a reluctant seller. Sellers are kind of going, I'm not selling. I don't want to sell anymore. I don't have to sell stock. I know what Bruce is talking about. Bruce is talking about the fact that a whole bunch of money is coming into this market, and it comes in every day. And it gets to the point where there's more money coming in that needs to come in, that there's stock available for sale. And that means prices go up. Like inflation, stock prices will go higher. In the pre-market right now, I am showing Rocket Lab off 11 cents. It was down 20, 30 cents earlier. It's now $7.99. I'm showing SoFi down, I think it's 16 cents to 11.20. I'm showing GameStop up 59 cents to 94.11. I've got Matterport indicating a 9-cent drop at the moment. I'm showing 23andMe off 4 cents. Spire indicating 6 cents at the moment. I don't have a change on ATIP. I don't have any trading right now on SmartRent or Sextera. Apple is indicating a gain of 452, 2.92%, a little better than 20 minutes ago. Goldman showing a drop of 253, which is actually an improvement. We were down 450 20 minutes ago. Now it's down, showing only down 250 at 338.50. Cisco down 16 cents. That's actually improving, definitely improving. And Tesla down $10.68. That one will fluctuate $10 plus or minus at the drop of a hat. We'll keep an eye on that, of course. That is part of what's going on here. What else is happening? Well, we're watching what's happening in the Ukraine with the Russians and all that crap. We're watching what's happening in China and all that crap. But you may have noticed how quiet China has gotten in the last week. Really quiet. They don't seem to be creating a lot of havoc right now. They're kind of laying low. They're sort of just kind of idling by. Why is that? Well, it's simple. The Winter Olympics are coming. The media of the Western world is going to come in there and cover the games of the Olympic Games with the athletes. And so what we have is, China on its best behavior, going to lay low right now and not provoke too much and just kind of, not upset anybody and have you sort of not pay attention to a lot of its problems. And they're not going to pick on too many countries today. They're going to kind of keep that, Let's keep it light. Let's keep it bright. Let's keep it gay. I'm just quoting. A play from Broadway. What play did I just quote? Does anybody know? Keep it light. Keep it bright. Keep it gay. Do you remember the song from what play am I just talking about? I saw it twice live at the Pantages Theater with Martin Short and Jason Alexander as the lead roles for this show. Absolutely hilarious. I'm still looking for the answer. Let's see if anybody knows this one. A little trivia for you, a little Broadway trivia, and what a great show that was. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Just seeing a headline here: a bridge collapses in Pittsburgh ahead of a Biden infrastructure event. What the heck was that all about? Cindy B, you got it. The producers. That is correct. Not the music man. No. The producers. Keep it light. Keep it bright. Keep it gay. Mel Brooks play and movie, The Producers. And we saw the West Coast version with Martin Short and Jason Alexander in the lead roles. And they were hilarious. They were phenomenal. And it was fantastic thing to see live. We really enjoyed that. That was way back. Greatest musical ever. Do I like jazz? A little, kind of, not too much, but a little here. There's so much different. Jazz is so wide. Is so much different jazz. Some, but anyway, that was fantastic. Loved seeing that. What is this thing about Pittsburgh? What's going on in Pittsburgh with a bridge collapsing? What the heck is that all about? Anybody want to let me in? Anybody watching TV, or let me know about it? Kind of a weird headline to see going across there. It's kind of unique. We're still showing a negative 127 on the Dow, 9 points on S&P. Nasdaq's positive, 4.5 points to the green now on Nasdaq. Oil's up $1.56 to 88.17. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we're watching a lot of factors here, but I got to tell you, kids, the three markets are down. The three markets, 9 out of 10 days, the Dow has been lower. If I've got my stats correct, I think that's what it's been, 9 out of 10 straight days. And here I'm in Pittsburgh. The bridge had a public bus on it, and it just fell through. Oh man, wow, bridge down. Joshua, thank you for that. That's wild. This is a reflection of what has been happening now for a couple of decades in the U.S. Certain infrastructure failures have happened here and there. I remember that video. You remember that bridge that collapsed? Was that one in where was that? Was that Minneapolis, St. Paul, or was that St. Louis? This is a bridge that literally collapsed with cars on it. And there were deaths, and it was terrible. And they still couldn't get an infrastructure bill through Congress. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know. I used to be a bus driver. Yikes! Oh, those poor people. Minnesota had the failure. Yeah, was during Bush's tenureship or even Clinton? I mean, we're talking a lot. It's 20 years ago, a long time ago. Unbelievable. Yeah, Minneapolis, the I-35, it dropped. Yeah, unbelievable. And they had that security camera footage showing that. Oh my gosh. 10 people hurt, no casualties, says Joshua. A rush hour of all things. Unbelievable. Oh, let's hopefully everyone's all right. That's got to be scary. Yeah, just think of the sessions that these folks are going to have with their psychiatrists. Try to sleep at night knowing you're a passenger on this. Oh my God. Crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, there you have it. Evan is saying it right. Hit the thumbs up button for Bruce. Thank you, everybody. Half a highway in Atlanta fell down in 2017. Yeah, we've had just all kinds of unbelievable, unmitigated disasters out there. It's almost as if there's infrastructure out there that needs to be bolstered or something. Yeah. If you saw some of the bridges, Louisiana, you would bathroom your pants. There you go. Nacho is saying, Bruce, I'm thumbs up number 157 for you, buddy. Thank you for letting me know what number you are when you hit that thumbs up button. It kind of gives me an idea how many we got. I do appreciate that. I just looked up bridge collapses, says Cheddar Stacks. That's extremely disheartening. I build bridges for a living, all DOT and county work. We take a lot of pride in what we do and can't stand to see infrastructure fall down like that. I guess I can't see being underfunded for so long. This is the consequence. Midnight Adventure. There is a music venue in Oklahoma where I live. The owner can't hire enough people to run a show. He's offering $22 an hour, and nobody is working for him. I think my generation is just lazy help wanted everywhere. Well, if you can do lighter work for even less money, you might take that offer. You might do an $18 an hour job that isn't quite as difficult or whatever. I don't know about these jobs. I can't say. Bridges in St. Louis scare me, says Nacho Concern. Mr. Mojo, the Skyway Bridge here in Tampa collapsed back around 1980. I believe it was hit by a large ship. Brendan is here. Good morning, Uncle Bruce and fellow intellectuals. Scott, someone should pass an infrastructure bill, don't you think? 166, says Selena Soccer. I'm thumbs up, 166. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so proud of the fact that this channel has probably one of the highest ratios of male to female viewers in the investment business. I'm really proud of this. Jennifer and I we talk all the time together about how can we attract a higher number of women to this channel, because a ton of you gals out there have got unbearable pressures on you to take care of more than just a household with the kids and then mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas and all kinds of other issues. Jennifer, she tells me all the time, women have to retire too. The problem that women face is that they don't make the same money as men do during their entire career, yet they're expected to retire at a set age because they have so many years in their bodies. And theoretically, women live longer than men. They need to last longer than the guys do. And the old adage is, you just marry a rich guy. That's what you do. No, there aren't just rich guys all over the place. There's a bunch of us who are deadbeats. Gals take a shot and go, I'll marry this guy and see what happens. He's a deadbeat, turns out to be a loser. The gals have to make it happen. And so those of you who are watching me, who are here, you gals watching, I hope I'm able to help you. I'm hoping I'm making a difference in your lives and that I'm showing you a world that you may not have known existed, or you kind of heard of it a little bit, a little this, little that, but you didn't really understand the full extent of what's going on out here. If it's helping, I am thrilled. And of course, guys, hey, if I can turn you guys from deadbeats into winners, hey, then I've done it right, haven't I? Thank you, deadbeats, and everybody else. Deadbeat simpletons and intellectuals, you're all welcome here. We're doing the best we can with what little we have. Max is saying 2 days later, a gas pipe broke, caused a huge crack in the highway, which sent a motorcyclist 50 feet in the air. Yikes. It's time to vote these bums out of office, start working for the people. I can believe it, how as the years go by, no matter where you want to study, leaders of the world, leaders of your country, leaders of your state, leaders of your city, leaders of your county. I don't care what your perspective is, local or international. I'm amazed at how many so-called leaders never leave. They never leave. They always want to still be leaders. They never go away, no matter how old or decrepit they get. And the voters never vote them out. And there's the fault. It's not the fault of the leaders. Hey, these guys and gals have a way of getting reelected all the time. It's the fault of the voters who don't step up and say, your time is done. I want fresh blood in here. I'm a 40-year-old. You're an 80-year-old. I don't want to be ruled by 80-year-olds anymore with my life going forward. I want myself and my children and my children's children that are coming to be led by people of my generation. Well, you've got to vote out the old timers, and it's just not happening. Look at the U.S. Senate, look at the Canadian Senate, look at the House of Commons in Canada, in the Congress in the United States. The same characters keep getting reelected again and again and again. And every dirty trick in the book is used by those who are in power to stay in power. And what are you going to do? Sometimes, you know, you gotta vote them out, and you gotta get off your butts, people, and just say enough's enough. Time for a change. But hey, it's up to you. Anyway, there you go. Thank you all for being here. Lazy generation, hilarious. Nacho, like it. Security, no money given or thought until something happens, then money falls from the sky. Let's see. Let's go. I'm getting ready to sell a $170 call option on Apple for next Friday. Right on. Right on. I am saying today to those of you who are option traders and you're thinking of writing call options, you want to sell into strength today. You want to find it and you want to hit it. I don't expect the markets to have a 5,000 point gain today, tomorrow, or next week. I expect the markets to kind of get through this trauma of sales that we've gone through, this whole 3-week nonsense we've had to endure, and settle down a little bit. That's what I'm expecting to going forward the next few weeks. But through late January into February, March, we'll move higher, but we're not going to go straight up. There'll be good days, but then it'll be a grind higher, because that's what's going to happen. Money's going to keep coming in here. It's going to grind stocks higher, giving you option writers plenty of opportunities to write out of the money contracts for short-term time frames and enjoy the shrinkage of time against these premiums. Make yourself some money. You're going to find out a lot about this tomorrow live. If you like to join me and Jennifer and I tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern time. We're holding a live class right here for attendees. If you'd like to attend our class and learn how to write poor man covered call strategies so you can quit your day job, that's the title of the class. Join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you'd like to be part of the class, the cost is $150. Here's the email address. You just send me a little message, say Bruce Farmer at hotmail.com. I want to be in that class tomorrow. Send me whatever I need to register for the class. I'll send you a little link to our PayPal account and instructions, and you can join us tomorrow. It's about 2.5 hours, roughly. I'll be yapping away. Jennifer will be the moderator, and she'll handle all the questions from everybody. And after the class is done, Emily, my editor, will take the weekend to edit the class, and by about next Tuesday, Wednesday, that class will be posted on our website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. If you want to check out the 10 lessons I've done already, go here, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Check out the 10 we've done. You can watch those anytime you want. Those of you who are attending live tomorrow, you will get a link to the edited class. Once we post it on this website right over here, you'll get a link to this class to this session that you just attended tomorrow. And then you can watch the class again and again and again anytime you want. And that's your reward. And I welcome you to those of you who are going to be with us live tomorrow. It's always a great experience. And people tell me all the time, oh, I love your classes. I love being in your class. Found it really informative. And I was really happy because people were asking questions that I was thinking of, or questions came up that I hadn't even thought about. Or as soon as someone asked that question, that got me thinking about another question. And the interaction is going and going and going, and it's working. So if I can help you get richer, and I can help you in some way stop making investment mistakes, maybe we are onto something here, and I thank you all for your attention to that matter. We are 12 minutes away from the opening. Look at the market. The Dow is down 60 points. It was down 300 40 minutes ago. The S&P was negative. It's now positive 1.5. The NASDAQ was negative. It's positive 47 now. We're going green here in a hurry. Most interesting to see this. The markets are definitely turning it around and coming on. We'll see how these markets continue to behave. I've got a gain on GameStop right now. It was showing negative earlier. It's showing green now. A bunch of stocks are coming back here. Rocket Lab only down 2 cents. SoFi is only off 13 now. GameStop up 68 cents. Matterport only off a dime. 23andMe is down a penny. Spire down 6 cents. What's the big deal? No change on ATIP. I don't have any reports yet on smart renter sector. Apple up 543, improving, getting even stronger. Goldman down only 250, improving. Cisco down 15 cents and Tesla down 12 bucks. I can't complain about how this market is coming on right now. Definitely improving here. We are definitely turning the corner quickly. By the way, the 10-year note is at 1.827%. This is a no-brainer. This is a nothing burger. This is a nothing to worry about index and interest rate thing. If the world were collapsing, the 10-year would be 2.25. It's at 1.82. It's not going anywhere. These rate hikes they keep talking about, don't get sucked in that this is the end of the world. It's going to be a quarter of a percentage point every 3 months or so. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Can you handle your 18% credit cards? You're not going to have a problem with a 3% prime rate from your bank, okay? You're not going to get it. The banks might offer 3.5%, 4% prime rates a couple years from now. You're not going to get that. They're not going to give you that. That's going to be for their top clients. So don't worry about these interest rates. You can't get, many of you out there can't get 1% interest rates now from your banker or 2% interest rate. You can't get that. No banker's going to lend you money for 1%. None of you guys get that. So what are we worried about? I just find this so hilarious because I'm old. I've been around too long. The problem is, for this market, there aren't enough of me. There are many of you who are in your 20s and 30s and 40s who don't know what it was like in the 70s when we had 18 to 20% interest rates, mortgages at 14.5%, and you were lucky to get it. You would call your friends, I got a 14% interest rate on my mortgage. I'm a winner. Those days were unbelievable. We were getting 10% pay raises every year, and we were going, this isn't good enough because inflation is 15. We're losing 10% pay raise every year, and we were losing. The only way we were winning, and what I found interesting was my parents, they had bought a house for $30,000 in 1967. And by 1977, the house was worth $80,000, inflation adjusted. But their mortgage was down to $21,000. They had a $21,000 mortgage on an $80,000 house. The payments on it were $150 a month. It was a joke. I mean, I could have paid their mortgage using empties. I mean, I could have gone around the neighborhood, picked up pop bottles, and paid the dang mortgage for them. And as time went on, parents all around us, all of my friends' parents and so on, all had these mortgages that were like 10, 15, 20 grand on homes that were approaching $100,000 in value, inflation adjusted. There's the win. And the government didn't say it, but the government admitted it. Analysts would say it for us. Yeah, your government owes $6 billion in debt, $100 billion in debt. Yeah, so that's 1960s debt. These are the 70s. These are the 80s, man. The government's bringing in trillions of dollars a year. They only owe $600 billion. Today's government, right now, your government today, no matter where you live, I don't care what country you're in, the governments are paying interest rates that are a joke compared to what the cost of living is. And many of them are refusing to borrow, which is stupid because right now governments can borrow money for less than the cost of inflation. And with inflation kicking in at 3, 4, 5% a year, the national debt of the United States, Canada, and other countries will shrink versus the GDP because of inflation. And that makes the debts of the 90s and the 2000s and 2010 easier to handle and pay down with inflation-adjusted dollars going forward. Governments don't talk about that. They don't want to say anything about that because they want to get reelected and scare you. We can't spend that kind of money. You should reelect me. We have to be more responsible with our money. Yeah, right. Give me a break. Okay, welcome to the show. We got 6 minutes to go until we trade. Oh, we're going to have fun. I hope we're having fun today. Are you guys having fun today? Thumbs up number 191, says Nicholas. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, there was a highway in Italy that collapsed a few years ago. Remember that? Yeah, there's infrastructure everywhere that's always up for grabs. But I got to say the U.S. has its fair share. That's for sure. Canada, not so much, although there's a big bridge in Montreal that is subject to problems. I think, though, it's being redone. That was a big story about 5 years ago. It was a controversy, but I think they've been working on that for 5 years. I don't know. Crazy times, crazy times, crazy times. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. David, thank you for becoming a new member of this channel. We've got him as a chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Thank you, buddy. Nice to have you here, and use those emojis you got, and enjoy. Thanks for being here. Welcome, David, says Nacho Concern. He just joined a little while ago, too. Let's see. I need a class on what platforms support poor man cover calls and how to actually use them, laughing out loud. Some of you here maybe can help Nacho out. What platforms do you guys use for poor man cover calls? Those of you who do that, any of you out there writing poor man cover calls, let Nacho know what are the best platforms to use for that. Some of you guys have favorites. I appreciate it. Steady Mystic says, I'm not in the class, but I'm looking forward to seeing the rerun. And that's the best part. Starting next Wednesday, you'll be able to go to my website and watch the class yourself anytime you want. It'll be $100 at that point. Although I am thinking of raising the prices of the classes. You know who they are. Whoever they are, they're saying I should be charging $200 a class, not $100. But I haven't upped the price on it yet. I'm not sure what to do. At this point, it's $100 a class. You can watch one at a time, anytime you want, and it's just whatever. Once you've paid your $100, you can watch them anytime you want. Anyway, we're being told we're cheap. They're telling me, Bruce, you're too low. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, here we go. Thank you. Larry says I'm 219. Aurora, I'm number 221 on that thumbs up meter of yours. I'm seeing 236 now. This is awesome. Thank you guys for throwing that thumbs up out there. We're 4 minutes away from opening. Let's see what is going on. It is quite unbelievable, Beach Boy says, that this homeless guy with a crooked lamp and Hotmail address is so far ahead of the curve, fellow simpletons, don't you think? Thank you, Beach Boy. You're kind, and you're kind. I thank you. Don't say that word, Bruce. Don't say that. Don't say that word. Don't you do it. I can't. I just love saying that word. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, here we go. My parents lost 2 rental houses in the 80s. My mom still remembers walking out of the bank the day she gave the keys back. Yeah, it wasn't all peaches and cream all the time. It wasn't for every single person, but there were real changes in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Unbelievable. Here's indication here. TD Ameritrade and Fidelity both can, although you have to be approved for level 2 trading. Cindy says Robinhood lets you do it pretty easy. Ameritrade makes you watch some videos. I use Questrade for poor man covered calls. Here's some answers. So here's the answers. Here they come. That's the best part of this channel. It's one of the greatest things about this channel is that members help members. If you've got a question about the market and you're watching me just spew off about something, you may well get the answer you need from other members right over here. Sorry, right over here. So become a member today of this channel. Become a Chillin' with Bruce member. You can comment here, or become a Gold Bagel member, one of these guys. And you'll not only be able to do the commentary here, you'll also join me before 8:30 every day for the special investor alert show that I do for just Gold Bagel members every morning, 5 days a week when the markets are open. And Wednesday night primetime live, 8 o'clock with Uncle Bruce, Q&A every Wednesday night. Talk to you about whatever you need to talk about, your account, your options, your strategies, whatever. We get a lot done on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's Gold Bagel member right there. Become one of those right now. Upgrade your existing membership to that, and you're in the inside. And we thank you. I thank you. I thank you all. There you go. What else is going on here? We're getting close to going 1 minute away. Larry's going to hit the bells any minute now. Larry Titus is going to tell us that trading is underway. I'm sure Larry is going to do it. I can't imagine Larry not telling us that the markets are going to be open. We're waiting, wondering. The Dow is off 58 points on the pre-market indication in the last minute. We've got S&P down 1.75, NASDAQ up 35. So we got 2 up, 1 down, crude up 162, GameStop up $1.48 to 95 as we're coming through the last seconds of pre-market trading. showing Rocket Lab down 2 cents, SoFi down a nickel, GameStop up $1.89, Matterport up 9 cents now, ME down a nickel, Spire down 6 cents, SmartRent up 28, Apple up 6.36, Goldman down 370, Cisco down 31, and Tesla down 264. We are going. Look at this. Look, there it is. It's official. We're open. Larry has said so. He has spoken. We are up. We are running, and it's happening, baby. We are in here for Friday, January the 28th, 2022, for the last day of the week, option expiry day, and away we go. Our last trading day will be Monday for January. January 31st will be the last trading day for January. This is the last Friday. What is going to happen? AMC stock falls in the pre-market, says the headline. It is in danger of dropping 12 days in a row. Wow, that's amazing. It is up 17 cents right now, though, at 14.69, but it has had 12 straight days of losses on AMC. I'm looking at a 29.84 price, a 29.92 price, December the 30th. 29.92 on AMC. It is now 14.65. There is, in a nutshell, what has been happening to a lot of stocks. The Dow is up 38 points at this early moment. We were down 300 with an hour to go before we were to start trading on the pre-market. Turned around. Rocket Lab at the moment unchanged. We've got SoFi down 21. We've got GameStop up 188. Matterport showing down 14. ME down 5 cents. Spire down 2. ATIP is up a penny. SmartRent up 6. Sixtera up 4. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. 34-point gain. 34-point loss at the moment on the Dow as we now switch around with buy programs, sell programs. The volatility will not go away. Keep an eye on that. We are up 6.5 on S&P. We're up 56 on NASDAQ. My suggestion to those of you who are option writers, sell into strength. And if you see a nice pop on some of your stocks, get ready to write call options. Expiring today, expiring next Friday, the Friday after that. Absolutely. GameStop up 267 to 96.19. I'm hoping it can break 100. Crossing my fingers. It might only get to 98.99, maybe 100. There might be opportunities to write 100s for today or next week and scoop them up later today. I don't know. We'll see. Over on some other stocks, IBM is 132.62, only up a dime, no strength yet. Microsoft down $1.14, waiting for strength to come into that. Apple 163.96, up 474. I would be looking at 165, 170s for next week on Apple. If the stock wants to give us a little more, then you might look for the week after that, 175s. If you can write in $1 increments, take a good look at those. We'll see. Goldman Sachs down 226 to 338, waiting for that stock to react positively to its prospects. There isn't a single analyst out there who doesn't call Goldman Sachs a minimum $400 stock. Most are in the 420 to 450 neighborhood. All these analysts, dozens of them, it's at 338. It's an absolute joke. 54 on the Cisco, 54.20 on Cisco, down 42 cents. Writing 56s, 7s, and 8s for next week might be the plan. Facebook up 51 cents at 295, looking to write 300s there. Amazon 27.87, down $5. Tesla down $1.50. Google up $15. Royal Caribbean down 22 cents to 75.75. Target up 34 cents. JP Morgan 143.06, down $2. Costco down 250 at 480. What else is going on? Oh man, American Airlines 15.68, down 9. Netflix 381. Looking at writing $400 calls on Netflix. Lots of volatility there. I just don't see Netflix going higher. I really don't. No matter what Ackman wants to do, I don't know if that'll work. We'll see. It's volatile though. Moderna 149.51. This is cheap. Moderna now is trading at 8.94 times earnings. They're still in the vaccine game. This stock on December 31 was $2.57, and it is now 149. Very, very incredibly cheap on Moderna. But you got to have chutzpah to want to play some of these. What can I say? Alrighty, the Dow now showing a loss, and we were showing a loss an hour ago. We're down 197.94 on the Dow. We're down 13 on S&P. We're down 4 point something on NASDAQ. Now call it 13 on NASDAQ. So we do have some selling coming in, but it is still light. 1/10 of a percentage point for NASDAQ, 0.4 for S&P, and 0.6% on the Dow. This is reluctant selling. I think what we have are computer programs that are coming through, flushing out the last of their sales. I think this first half hour are brokerage firms who are blowing out customers who have margin calls. They're just getting their butts handed to them. They're getting kicked out. And this could stop at any moment. We may have a turnaround of epic proportions as the selling dries up, because I am convinced that there really isn't that much more downside overall to look at. There's a ton of cash looking to get into this market. It's just trying to figure out where and what. GameStop 94.64, stand by. Keep an eye on these stocks if they strengthen as the morning moves along, and get ready with your covered rights. We shall see how it all works out. Microsoft down 350. Apple still up $4 at 163.25. If this market turns the other direction, Apple could go up $8. It could go up another $4, and that would make premiums beautiful at 170. Keep an eye on that. Goldman only down 192 now to 339. We were down to 337. It's improving. We'll see how that one performs. Cisco down only 40 cents. Facebook still up 38. Okay. On other favorites we have, right now the Dow down 257, Rocket Lab down 11 cents, SoFi down 42 to 1094, GameStop up $1.50 to 95.02, Matterport down 41 to 803, ME down 7 to 414, Spire down 7.5 to 219.5, ATIP at 299.5, down 2.5 cents. It's reluctantly giving up ground. Smart Rent down 7 cents, and Sextera plus 4. AMC down 3 cents now, going negative. Robinhood 1052 down $1.09. The low 994 on Robinhood, and it looks terrible. It looks awful. Bannock down 350. Home Depot down 345. IBM down 16 cents. Microsoft down 379. Apple up 415. Goldman down 250. The Dow 267 on the downside. 267. S&P down 21. And NASDAQ down 34. We're a lot of movement going around here. Let's see what happens. Canceled my Netflix last night, says Brendan. We're not far behind you. We're getting ready to do the same thing. Let's see what else. Okay. Let's get aggressive, says Rob. Let's be aggressive. I sold a 95 for today for 415. Let's go. This contract dies tonight. It's a $95 call on GameStop. The stock's at $95.49, and Rob has written a call for $4.15. At the moment, with the stock at $95.49, that contract is worth 49 cents in book value. The rest is premium that will evaporate. The question is, where will the stock be later today? It's right now $94.83. This contract has no value. Rob's contract is worthless in book value terms. Will he score a couple of bucks on this? He might. We'll play this one. Should be a lot of fun. He says, I'm down to 3. It's down to 3 already, laughing out loud. It's already backing off. So he's already up $1.15. How about that? Nice going. Let's see what is going on. What is happening? How am I going to tell my woman I sold the house? How am I going to tell her this? The Dow down 296. We're down 22 on S&P. We're down 37 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is down 1/4 point. S&P is down 1/2 point. The Dow's down 0.81. So the Dow is overreacting against the rest of the market. It's not worthless to me, he says, Rob. Scott, thank you for this donation, buddy. I've got a Cisco 56 cash secured put expiring today. I received $1.14. Do you think I should take assignment and sell the calls, or roll for a 54 strike, February 11 or 18? You could roll and get an increased premium. Might be the way to go. If you can do that, you might want to make the roll. I don't mind the other idea of grabbing the stock and then writing calls. I mean, either or. But yeah, you could do a roll because this has come off, $7-8 from its highs. Already a bargain here. Scott, you can go either way on this one. What else? My portfolio is looking like this bridge, says Joshua. Matterport under 8. Sheesh. Any idea, Uncle Bruce? Any ideas for Goldman Sachs? Goldman, buy in the money calls. I would say 270s, 280s. They're not cheap, but I'd be buying those and keep writing calls. Just keep on writing. Right now, I'd be looking at writing 340s for next Friday and or the Friday after that, and taking the premium shrinkage is what I'd be doing. I'd just keep on writing. Let's see. BW says there's things about being younger that I miss, but days like these, I'm glad I'm older. I look back years from now and I say 2021. Yep, those are the years that made me rich, right there. Let's see. Cool, Uncle Bruce, says Scott. I got you. I'm on it. Geez, I have a cash secured put for Matterport 750. Didn't think it would get so close. Brendan is saying to BW, I'm with you, my friend. Rob, hey, I bought those back for $2.85. I made a $1.30 profit. Thank you very much. On the GameStop contracts he sold for the 95s, I think it was. I bought them back already, made a quick 130, and he's getting ready to load up and write again. Beautiful. Cindy B, keep writing. My biggest mistake was waiting for Goldman to pop. Learning something new every day. Just keep writing, keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. Good morning, paper-handed weenie babies. Good morning, all simpletons, intellectuals, jazz fans. We're all here. We're all here. Welcome one, welcome all. 605 of us are all sitting here going, what the hell is happening? The Dow is down 272 right now. S&P down 22, NASDAQ down 57. That is where we're at. The Dow just jumped 40 points. We're down 233, so we're improving a bit. Rocket Lab down 16, SoFi down 46, GameStop up $1. Matterport down 63 cents, ME down a dime, Spire down 9 cents, ATIP down 4, SmartRent down a dime, Cyxtera up 3. AMC's down 28 cents, Robinhood 1106 down 55, trying to rally, Vanik down 368, Home Depot down $1.80, IBM down 1 red penny, Microsoft down 394, Apple down is up 419, Goldman down 368. Cisco down 50 cents and Facebook up 12 cents. Amazon down 640. Tesla down 21.80. Google up down $1.93 at the moment. Bed Bath Beyond up 6 cents to $13.89. BlackBerry down 4 cents. Royal Caribbean down 76 cents to $75.71. And that's where we're at, watching a lot of activity here. We're down 259 on the Dow. Make it 270 now as we jump again and again and again and again. That is where things are at the moment. What can I say? Brendan, Uncle Bruce, why is Moderna a concern to buy? I'm just thinking Moderna is pretty low. I think Moderna may have been oversold, and there might be $50 to $100 of upside on Moderna. But I would not be a buyer of the stock. I would be a poor man covered call trader on this one. But the problem might be, and I haven't investigated this, I haven't had time, it could be that Moderna contracts have such a high premium that you can't get an in the money call for cheap enough to bother with. So I'm just watching that a little at a time. Anyway, there it is. What else? Duncan, Feb 26, 2021, SoFi at 1843, and it was down 26% in the red. 2021. Oh, okay. Rob, Cindy, the pops happening. What? The pops happening frequently. You got to roll in frequently, but you keep writing. Majority of the time you get paid, says Rob. Just keep writing. Good morning, everybody from Frumbler. And Hector says, paper-handed weenie babies, a moniker I wear with pride. Got the t-shirt. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Credit Savage, Matterport, and SoFi are about to join Spire and ATIP, it seems. I'm going to cry. I'm going to go cry now. If Matterport goes down to 5, I'll buy more, I guess. Long-term investments are like that. Let's see here. What else are we happen here? Baby, buy, 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 says Samuel. I sold a GameStop $96 call expiring today for $2.50, says Testy Donkey. The stock is 93.66. It's out of the money, and that contract is worthless. Nicely done. I was a little late on the trigger, though, he says, or she says. Let's go. Hit me, baby, one more time, says Nate. 93.59 on GameStop, up 7 cents. It's about to turn red as well. The Dow's down 251 at the moment. That is where we are at. We're looking at red quotes at the moment. AMC down 25 cents to 14.27. Dow's down 252. Alrighty. Writing into strength is the name of the game today. And picking up the pieces, picking up some discounts from there. We're down 290 on the Dow, another dip. Computer dips are coming here and there. We'll see how much longer they run until they run out. And then we turn the corner, and it will be brutal when it goes the other way. Damn it, I should have waited, says Rob. Those darn things are now 225. I bought too soon. Nicholas says, I can't type. We're down 26 cents on GameStop, 23.26 right now. Couldn't hit 100 this morning on the opening. Couldn't get there. GameStop did get to 97.21, but that was it. Volume 430,000, and we're at the low of the day right now on the GameStop. 93.26 seems to be the low neighborhood right now. The Dow is off 277. Rocket Lab down 21. SoFi down 55 cents to 1080. Matterport 773, down 71 more cents this morning. ME down a dime. Spire off 6. ATIP off 6. SmartRent off 12. Cyxtera now down 4 cents. AMC down 33. Robinhood down 57 to $11. Now down 60 cents to $11. We're down 467 on Bannock Vectors. Home Depot down 287. IBM down 34 cents. Microsoft off 454 to 295. Apple 162.94 down, up 371. Still holding a gain. Goldman down 449. Cisco down 67 cents. Facebook down 111. Amazon down 14.60. Tesla down 27.80. Google down 29 cents at the moment as selling continues to come in. Moderna up 17 cents to 148. Hit a high today of 151, low of 147. Is still down here. It's really cheap. That is the story. Lots of red here. Intel down $1, Micron down 220. And we're watching a sea of red this morning. We'll see how long this lasts, though. I don't know if there's much to it. We're down 290 on the Dow, not 590, not down 890. We're down 290. That is 0.89 of a percentage point. The S&P is down 0.73, and so is NASDAQ, 0.73. We'll see what's going on. Bruce, are you growing a mullet? Does that what it look like? Does it look like I'm growing a mullet? I'm playing a GameStop 90 strikes for next week, says Nazareth. It's quite a gamble, but let's see how it goes. I got $11 for those contracts. So you're writing in the money contracts, daring the market to come down to you, and right now you're winning. It's 92.07, and you're only 207 away from a zero value on those contracts. Amazing. When will this end? When the selling stops? What a day not to look at my portfolio. I may join you in that quest, says Scott Brewer to Nazareth. I might join you there. GameStop right now, 92.20, down $1.32 at the moment. The Dow down 272, S&P down 31, NASDAQ down 102 points. That is where we're at. Consumer spending slumps after Omicron outbreak, says the headline. And let's see what else have we got going on here. The stock market index that led the pandemic fueled tumble just entered a bear market for the first time in 2 years, says the headline today. And let's take a look at that. The Russell 2000 index finished more than 20% from its high of November the 8th. On Thursday, the Russell 2000, which gauges the performance of small cap stocks, ended Thursday down more than 20% from its recent high, meeting the commonly used definition of a bear market. The index, which closed at a record 2442 on November the 8th, finished about 21% from its peak on Thursday, marking its first ever bear market since March 9, 2020. The index needed to avoid a close at or below 1954 to avert a bear market, but selling pressure forced the index deep into the red. The index led the way in the past. The index led the way in the past stock market downturn in 2020 as the COVID pandemic took hold in the U.S. The benchmark is often viewed as an area of the market that tends to be more sensitive to concerns about economic growth, rising inflation, and rising interest rates, all conditions that the economy is experiencing or will likely experience in the coming months as the U.S. Federal Reserve sets the stage for a series of rate increases starting in March. There you go. There's a little story there about the Russell 2000. Well, we'll see how that all plays itself out. We're down right now on the Dow, 271. S&P down 24. NASDAQ down 50. We've got oil up $1.85. The 10-year note, 1.789. We are dropping on the interest rate front, which should make the market go up. This is opposite of what the Fed wants. Interesting how 10-year notes are actually not going higher on interest rates. The treasuries are climbing in value and the yields are falling. Isn't that interesting how that works? Never a dull moment. I gotta tell you, never a dull moment. Anyway, okay. We're just trying to get along here. The VIX is up 1.19 to 3168. So a little higher fear on the fear index. Russell is at 1926, down 4.9 points, which is a quarter of a percentage point right now. NASDAQ down 60, which is half a percentage point. S&P down 18 points, down 0.4. The Dow now is improving, down 192 points, coming on right at the moment on a bit of a most likely computer buy program going on right now. Rocket Lab down 23 cents, SoFi down 57, GameStop down 167 to 91.85, Matterport down 67 to 777. This is a $37 stock a couple months ago. ME 406 down 15 cents, Spire 218. ATIP 296, SmartRent 672 down 22 cents, Cyxtera down 7 to 1085. Still getting hit here. AMC down 44 now to 1408. Back under. Robinhood under 11, 1097 down 64 cents. Vanik down 480. Home Depot down $1.25. IBM is in the green. It's up 16 cents on IBM. Microsoft down $4. Apple up 460, climbing. Goldman down 354, Cisco down 59 cents, Facebook up 23 cents, make that a dime on Facebook. Amazon down 375, Tesla down $21, Google up $6, Bed Bath & Beyond up 18 cents. There is where we're at. The Dow now is off 213, was down 290 just a few minutes ago. At the moment, now down 224. All righty, what else? Oh, there's so much going on here. So much going on. Welcome one, welcome all, and hang on for the ride. Hang on. 207 on the downside for the Dow right now. And GameStop down $2.04. 91.48 last trade. Oil up $1.87 at the moment. What else is going on? Let's go look at some volumes here. Rocket Lab has traded 432,000 down to 787, the low 780. SoFi volume now 13.97 million. Let's call it 14 million among friends. We're at 1077 with a low of 1068 on SoFi. GameStop down $1.94. The low was 91.05. We're at 91.58. Volume 597,000, not a lot. Matterport 782, the low was 758 on 3.7 million. Heavy volume again on Matterport. ME volume 240,000, very light. 404 low of the day. That's exactly where it is right now. 404. Richard Branson's just got to be shaking his head in disgust. Spire at 217 and a half, volume 63,800. there isn't a huge bunch of selling going on here. It's just a lack of buying interest right now watching these markets. 217 and a half down, 9.5 cents. The low of the day, 215 on Spire. ATIP 294 right now, the low of 292. The volume 87,700. We don't have a sell wave going on here. It's just a lack of buyers right now. Smart Rent 668 last trade, low of the day 667. Volume 97,500. Millions of shares of selling? I think not. Down 24 cents on Smart Rent. Cyxtera 1085 now, down 7 cents. The low 1081. Volume 7,290 shares. That's it. It is not, these stocks are not down because of a sell wave. It's just folks doing what we're doing here. We're all looking at the market going, how much lower will it go? And my recommendation here is on any of these stocks that you have already, if these suckers are way down from where you last bought them at, or your average is way higher, put in stink bids to try to scoop some up and bring your average down. Any little bit of a volume blip coming in on these things will pop them quickly, 10, 15, 20% quickly higher across the board, and that'll bring you way closer to your average price if you can bring your averages down. But it takes guts. It takes discipline. You have to keep picking these up and saying, I don't care, Bruce. I don't care. I'm not going to be knocked around. I'm going to buy this stuff. I'm going to grab these cheap prices. I want the low trade of all time. I want it. I want it. I want it. I'm coming back day in, week out. I'm going to keep picking this stuff up. I'm going to grab it super cheap, super low, because these companies, these former SPACs, they're cash rich. They got a bunch of money in their bank accounts. And some of these guys are probably trading at near cash values. Just saying. Spire 216. Oh my gosh, so cheap. ME 403. Oh man, is that cheap. The market cap of ME is 1.8 billion. I think they've got 500 million in cash, maybe 600 million in cash. A third of the stock is cash. Yeah, this is a joke. But, you know, it's not the stock that's the problem. It's not the company that's the problem. It's the shareholders out there. That's the issue, and they're being blown away. But in some cases, no volume whatsoever. So what are you going to do? GameStop, 90.69 right now, down 282. Those of you writing options this morning are cashing in already. We've got Dow right now down 267 points. We have the S&P down 29, and we have NASDAQ down 87. Whoever at 90 already made like $2-3, says Rob. Let's see. Let's go. It's no longer SoFi. It's called SoFi. Bruce, why didn't you tell me to wait? I could have made another $3 instead of $1.30 on this. It's not fair. Oh my God, SoFi, says Suxtel. Let's see. Whoever wrote at 90, you're almost there. That's right. Whoever wrote those calls at $11, you're almost at zero value. Phenomenal. Let's go. Uncle B update. I did sell the Cyxtera as I saw more sells and buys slow bleed, but mad at myself as I didn't wait until today to convert shares into Matterport. So I converted at just under $9 a share. Well, you got to make your move when you make your move. You know, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah. I also noticed money going into Spire. So if I had nerve, I would have converted the Cyxtera to Spire, but I don't have those nerves of steel. I'm working on it, though. Right on, Sixtel. It's all good. We're down 288 on the Dow. I just sense we don't want to go below 300. This market just seems to want to not go below 300 on the down dip right now. Rocket Lab down 37 cents. SoFi down 77. GameStop at $90.43. Matterport 756 down 88 cents. ME at 402. We're down 18 cents. Spire down 12 cents to 215. ATIP down 8 at 294. Smart Rent down 37 cents at 655. Cyxtera 1085 down 7. AMC down 74 to 1378, down under 14 again on AMC. Robinhood under 11, 1082, down 80 cents. It had a low opening with a recovery up to 1124, and now it's down to 1082. Robinhood dropping. VanEck down 6 82 to 249. Home Depot down 230. IBM down 41 cents. Microsoft off $5. Apple up 5 to 164.36. Goldman Sachs down 650, dropping again. Cisco down 90. Facebook down 3. Amazon down $15. Tesla down 25. Google up 340. Royal Caribbean down 240 a share. There you go. The Dow down 351. Now it does want to go down. They're listening to me. They're thinking, well, listen, what does Uncle Bruce think? He doesn't think it's going to go under 300. Watch this. I'm putting in a computer program. I'm going to drop it under 300, and I'll make him look wrong. That's what we'll do. We'll get this guy. Yeah, we'll get him. Okay. George is getting upset, says Rob. Rob is getting upset, says Beach Boy. Rob said, George is getting upset. GameStop, you got it. $89, $89.78 on GameStop. It is under 90. Nicest thing. All right, guys, we'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, just dropped below 300, Bruce, on the Dow. We're down 306 right now. Oh, gosh. Beach Boy, Rob, don't be mad at me, please, please. Rob's smiling. Okay, I got to go get some work done. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Good luck. Nicest thing. See you beautiful people on Monday. Let's see. I just dropped my Spire average 30 cents, not even buying much. So that's a win for the day. There you go. There you go. That's it. They're looking nice, those 90s. Let me tell you, says Nazareth. Fantastic. Let's see here. Beach Boy, no dollars for you. Next, Rob. That's the option, Nancy. No money for you. Oh, SoFi is almost back to $10. This is unbelievable, says Joe. And I'm number 301 on the thumbs ups meter, by the way, says Miraculous. Thank you, buddy. You're killing independent George, says Bobby. Beach Boy, where's that antique Amwar with the stock tips in the drawers? Where is that thing? Oh, I got no contracts and can hold for a year. No worries, says Picto. Yep. I sold those 90s for 11. Right now they're worth 740 and they're falling. Vandalay, say Vandalay. Retail getting pounded by retail hedge funds, hating on SPACs and meme stocks. Testy Donkey, oh boy. Worlds are colliding, says Rob. Worlds are colliding. You can't have independent George. You must have independent George. Oh, yes. Brandon to Nazareth, well done. Already moving up $4 on those calls. John, I was only able to pick up one GameStop for $89.20. Still trying to average down on this GameStop. It's now $88.55. Oh man, we're dropping. The Dow's down 350. Rocket Lab 757. SoFi 1059. GameStop 88.55. Matterport 755. ME 398. Spire 213. ATIP 293. SmartRent 662. Xterra 1086. The bargoons are getting more and more prevalent. What can I say, kids? It is what it is. We gotta wait it out, grind it out, and just sit there, pick off the odd stink bid here and there and say, keep coming down. I'll keep buying. I'm gonna keep buying. Sooner or later, you guys are going to oversell this stuff, and it's going to react the other way. George divided against himself cannot survive, says Rob. Beach Boy, Rob, I'm still king of my castle amongst Great Danes. I'm out. Rob, okay, I'm out. Peace. Oh, no. I just watched that episode last night, says Bobby. I'm just checking in. What have you guys done with this market, Bruce? Bruce, are we in for a Santa Claus rally soon? I'm sure going to follow the simpletons will be followed. The fellow simpletons will feel a lot better if we could have a Santa Claus rally. How about an Easter Bunny rally? I don't know. Oh, man. Jennifer, Tiff gave my pup a bath yesterday for a nice distraction. Malo Shark, I'm thumbs up number 305. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. That's what's happening. Better call in the Ghostbusters. Oh my gosh. 289 on the Dow. Bring in the option busters. Oh, we've got to right call options and make money. Down 291 on the Dow. Rocket Lab 762 down 48. SoFi 1059 down 77. GameStop back to 90 352. Matterport 758 down 85. ME 398 down 23. Spire 213 down 14. ATIP 293.5 down 8.5. Smart Rent 6663 down 29. Sixtera 1084 down 8 cents. There it is. There's the story. That's what's happening. That Apple up 539 and Microsoft down 420. Oh my gosh. Rob, Beach Boy Rob, the profits are real and they're spectacular. There you go. Obama babe. At least I'm getting my luggage back. I'm sure when I have it in hand, the markets will go up. There you go. Damn it, Jim. Are we green today? I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look again. Down 297 on the Dow. Oh, I'm just waiting it out now, says Sextel. No dry powder. We will prevail and write calls on SoFi and Matterport, and maybe not till next year, though. But we will. And when we will, it will be glorious. We're down 280 on the Dow. Come on, markets. You can do better than that. We're at 89.65 on GameStop, down 387. SoFi down 79 cents to 10.57. The low on SoFi, 10.53. Volume, 18.2 million. Rocket Labs, 767 down 43 cents. The low, 756. We're bouncing off of that by 9 cents. Make it 11 cent rebound on Rocket Lab. Matterport, 762 right now. The low, 751, 11 cent bounce back at the moment. ME hit a low of 397. We're now 401 on 556,000. Spire at 211. The low, 210. Well, right at the low here. ATIP 293 right now. The low, 292 right at the low. Smart Rent right now 666, the low 654. We've bounced off on 133,000. Sixtera, we're at 1087. The low was 1081, 9,890 shares. That is it on Sixtera. Unbelievable. AMC down $1.05 to 1347. Volume 11.89 million. No support. No wave of buying. There is no 100 million shares of buying coming in on AMC from its army of followers, and that is the problem for AMC. If the army isn't here at 1345, how's it going back to 30? How's that going to happen? I don't know, kids. That's the issue. Robinhood 1090 down 71. Low of 994. High of 1124. Robinhood's actually trying to reach its high of the day, but is it deserved to be there? I don't think so. Losing all kinds of money. Anyway, there you go. We're down 377 on Microsoft. We're improving a little bit there. Apple up 550. Goldman down 560. Cisco down 90. A little bit of improvement here and there, but we're still down 279 on the Dow. There it is. That is the story. What can I say? Lots of Seinfeld references today. Oh my gosh. Adventure with Duncan. Gotta go, Bruce. Please tell Jen I said good morning. Maybe she can turn the market butter bagel without bagel. Without bagel. Let's see what happens. Does anyone know, Bama Babe, does anyone know what it is like for 30 days not to have one's underwear and makeup? This market is nothing. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's going on. Uncle Bruce, what do you think about buying calls on SoFi July 12 and a halves for $1.90? SoFi July 12. Oh, they're out of the money. I don't like it. We're at 1060. I would not buy them. No. You got to get 10s or lower. You got to be in the money or at the money now. You got to get ruthless. I'd like you to go further out, but I see what you're doing. The dingo ate my baby. I feel like I'm in a gunfight without bullets, says Trading Up. Just got 9 SoFi for $10.58 a piece. We'll be eating ramen noodles for another week now. Unamo, you're grabbing them. You're doing the job, man. You're doing the job. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, do you think that SoFi can join Matterport? Happily, I am out now I'm out now into 6 apples, try to take some gains, and then I look at the bottom is actually looks like a free fall, says Splair. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it can drop that low. I mean, it's 10:58. I didn't think it would drop under 14, but here we are. What can I say? Matterport 764 down 80 cents. Jen, how are you? Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ben says this market is garbage. Bye all my money, says Aworth. Where are we at now? The Dow's down 256. Actually, it's coming back. We're down 236. We've actually come back 120 points here in about 5 minutes. Rocket Lab still 769 with a low of 756. SoFi 1061 with a low of 1051. GameStop 90.23. The low was 88.51 on GameStop. So it's bounced back a little bit. Matterport 768. The low 751. ME now 404. The low 397. A little bounce back. Now 405 on ME. Spire 214.5, the low 209. ATIP at 292, the low 291. We're right there. Sextera, we're up 31 cents on Sextera, 1123, the low 1081. We just took a shot and we've traded 20,000 shares. A 10,000 share buy order came in. Sextera just went up 31 cents. Wow, what a move. The Dow down 189. Coming back on again. How are you? We were down 300 with an hour to go before the opening. We were down 300. Yes. Then we opened up. Now we're down. We were down 350. Now we're down 183 on the Dow. It's just
it's wild. A roller coaster.
Wild. Come on, paper-handed weenie baby, says Angela. Larry Titus. Good morning, Jen. Hot dog water needed to make iced tea. No more bottled water, says Duncan. The market fooled us during the worst of the pandemic by printing money and putting it in the market. Now we're going back to reality, says Bama Babe. John Anderson. Hello, Jen. Dylan, like lambs to the slaughter here for the last couple of months. Jesus. Nicholas, Wall Street like Kramer, but I don't even really work here. We were getting all kinds of one-liners from Seinfeld episodes this morning. Ben, to be honest, I was up 200 grand in November. I'm down today 200 grand. That's a $400,000 swing. This market is garbage. I agree with Ben. This market is garbage. We're down 160 on the Dow. We're improving now. But, I mean, are we getting excited to jump up and down? No. GameStop 90.73. It's a little better. We've had some people make money already on options this morning.
I can imagine.
On GameStop.
Yes. What do you think? Is it going to be sweeter today than it was yesterday?
This one isn't as bad so far.
Oh, good.
Maybe
that'll influence the stock market, like mini skirts and wait, doesn't the stock market indicate who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Or the other way around. Uh-huh. Whoever wins the Super Bowl, AFC or NFC, indicates the stock market.
Okay. Yeah. All of those things.
We're down 150 on the Dow.
Okay.
GameStop 190. It's at 91.08. It's only down 244.
There you go.
The market's coming back. Straight to green.
Straight to green for another Friday.
The grapefruit index is working today. Oh my God. Yeah.
So what's the bagel going to be? Is it the Friday Classic?
Suxtel says someone was scooping up Spire. 214 on it. It's still at 214, down 12. The low is 209. Go, Spire, go.
What's the volume?
Just go. Not much. Spire volume. 123,000. Very quiet. Go higher, please. We're down 156 on the Dow right now. Okay. Bagel today. Grape jelly. Great. Hold on a second. I hit the wrong button there, folks. Sorry about that. Shoot the glass, says Beach Boy. The only thing worse than the market going down is hearing people chew. Maybe we all started talking really bad about our stocks. Will they go up? Nasdaq. I bought back those 90s for $8. 9 contracts in a day for a $3 profit. I'll take that every single time. That is 2,700 in profits. Nice. Cable fell out, I bet. They got him. Yeah, people think I'm off the air, but it was just temporary. The market killed Uncle B. They got him. The market just crashed. He's gone. Don't push the red button, Bruce. Don't push the red button. Not that. The grape jelly covered the screen. The hedgies pulled the plug. I'm here. It's all good. Oh, my. What a market we have going on here. The Dow right now down 177. What can I say? GameStop 89.88 again. Oh boy, what a morning. Oh boy. Thank you all for being here. Dave Coots, thank you for being a chillin' member. Thank you, David. Of course. Million shares of GameStop in the morning. There you go. Where are we at now? We're down 177 on the Dow. We're down 9 points on S&P. We're down 33 on NASDAQ. These markets are improving. NASDAQ and S&P are down 0.21. Oh, they're even better than that. NASDAQ is only down 1/8 of a point, 1/8 of a percentage point. 527 down dip on the S&P. NASDAQ down 21 points, 0.16. We're coming on. Russell down 20 points, still down 1%. We'll see if that turns. VIX is up to 3138, but it's improving. The Dow down 177.93. Okay, there you go. Let's see. What else is happening here? Dow 137. Dow's only down 137. We're looking for any kind of victory here. Give me a sign. Anything good. Rocket Lab was as low as 756. It's back to 780. SoFi 1070 was as low as 1051. GameStop 9030. It was as low as 8851. Matterport 776 was as low as 751. ME 401 got down to 397. Spire at 209.5 got down to 208.5. Oh, nothing yet. ATIP 290 was down to it's at 290. This is the low for ATIP. Smart Rent 663 got down to 654. It's a little better on 150,000. And Sextera 1119 up 27 cents. The high is 1123, the low 1081. 24,000 volume. Sextera is up 27 cents. Doesn't take any volume to move it higher. I love the smell of options in the morning, says Beach Boy. Everybody run, says Nazareth. This is it. That's it. They finally got Uncle Bruce. Oh, man. Is it time to write Apple calls? It might be. It might just be. We're at 165.82. We're up 660. The strength is good. We're trading at 29.55 times earnings. So the stock could still go higher. But you definitely want to be ahead of the stock if you're going to write options. You might want to go a week or two forward with 170s or something like that. Can we all talk about how Uncle Bruce touched the lamp yesterday? That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Matterport is going higher, says Sextel. Hey, Uncle Bruce, if I buy a put on Amazon out of the money and the market crashes, but it does not go that low, am I screwed because no one will buy the put? There's always liquidity on puts and calls, especially on Amazon. So there's always liquidity, always. But if you say you're buying a put because you think the market's going down, and the market does go down, you will be able to sell your put, no problem at all. Not a problem. What lamp? Asked British Shilling. Is there actually a lamp there? Tesla popping back up there, saying we're down 109 on the Dow. We're coming on. We're coming on here. Okay, let's keep going. Tesla's up 270. Google's up 1220. Facebook up 31. Amazon is only down $1. Cisco is down 70. That's improving. Goldman's only down $1.90. That's improving. Apple up 7. That's improving. Keep an eye on the Apple calls. Just put up stink offers. Get your top price for your Apple. You're going to write an Apple call, get top price, but let it keep coming. It's up $7. Microsoft only down 17 cents. We've come back here. We were down to $2.94. We're at $2.99, and we are surging on Microsoft. Here we're green now on Microsoft. We're up to $300 a share here on Microsoft. We're coming on everywhere. IBM is up. Home Depot is green. It was down to $352. It's $359. It's surging straight up. We're only down 91. We're only down 81 points. We're down 81 points on the Dow. We're coming on right now everywhere. S&P is green. NASDAQ is green. We're going higher, guys. Watch out. We just turned positive. Here we go. Only the Dow is down 81. This won't take anything. This is a nothing burger. Oh, I said it. I said the word. Matterport's going to run before it's too late. Matterport option ideas, anybody? 786 on Matterport. It is now up 34 cents from the low of the day on 6.3 million. It's coming on. GameStop 90.82. SoFi 10.84. It was as low as 10.51. It's a 33-cent rebound. Rocket Lab 7.87. It's down 23 cents. It's come back 21 pennies. It's coming on. 10 million. Is that how many volume? 1 million volume. Right on. The Dow down 94. Waves of buying coming through here. 90-point down dip on the Dow now. S&P up 5.5. NASDAQ up 33. Russell still down 23 points. We're watching that. The VIX is only up 0.36. It's actually easing up here. Oh, this is interesting. Very interesting morning here. Lots of activity here all over the place. Okay, yeah, look at, Ryan. It's Ryan saying, wow, yeah, look at Matterport go. Whoa, boy, here we go. 782. Down 62. Come on, Matterport. You can do more. You know you want to. You know you can. The Dow is down 61 points. We're coming on again, another buy wave into the markets here. There's money coming in. We were down 350 points on the Dow. We're down 61 now. Yes, up 675 on the S&P now, and up 35 on the NASDAQ. 54-point dip on the Dow coming on. I sold 2 weeks ago Apple 160 strike for next week for $7 to roll or wait for next week. What do I do, says Ben. Oh, Ben. Sold 2 weeks ago for a 160. What do I do now? Apple is now up 684 to 166. Yes. Well, you have until next week to decide. It will eventually trade at book value. Theoretically, it could go to 170, but it could also go to 160. So you are still in the game, Ben. You are still in the game. You don't have to do anything at the moment if you don't really want to. Oh my, I just used those profits to buy some spider calls. Let's hope we bounce now. Yes, well, Nathan is hoping that Matterport will bounce because of the real estate market usually picks up in the summertime. Well, Matterport has a lot more than that going forward, but you never know. We are down again on the Dow, 125 at the moment, now down 111. As we fluctuate through lots of different gyrations. 89.53 on GameStop right now. The low of the day on GameStop, 88.51. SoFi 10.77 down 59 cents. Rocket Lab down 35 cents to 7.75. Matterport 7.82. ME at 3.98. Spire 2.15. ATIP 2.92. SmartRent 6.62. Cyxtera up 25 to 11.17. AMC still under $14, $13.68. And Robinhood at 11.52, trying a rally right now. 11.52 down 9 cents. The high is 11.60. It's trying to come back on 24 million volume. Don't know. Don't know about that. Vanik down 392. It got down to 249. It's back to 252. Home Depot up 240. IBM up 33 cents. Microsoft down 57 cents at 299.26. It's come a long way back. Apple 165.79 up 657. Goldman down 272, Cisco down 64, Facebook up 17 cents, Amazon down 12 bucks, Tesla up 24 cents, Google up $8, Bed Bath & Beyond up 62 cents. We will see. Didn't read an article, but people are trying to buy before the rate hike. Housing market may chill off in the summer. Bobby Matterport getting into the Asian market will be great for them, though. Ben is saying, thank you, Uncle Bruce, sitting on my hands. Thank you for the donation. Sextel, should I sell my house and rent, Bobby? What should I do? The Dow now down 131, and Rocket Lab 775, SoFi 1070, GameStop 8901. All righty. Bobby says, no, give your house to your kids. There you go. Okay. The Dow down 133. Oh my. What a day. What a day today. All kinds of stuff going on. They're already living there. Give the house to the kids. They're already living there. Make them to pay the bills to keep the house running. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here today. Appreciate this. Nice to see you here. And we've got all kinds of stuff going on. Let's see what that looks like. Oh my gosh. Someone just sent me a photo of the collapsed bridge in Pittsburgh. Wow, that is something. I'm not sure if I can pass it on to us. Let me see if I'm able to do this. See if I can do this. We'll do that and try that. We'll try that. And then what we'll do is we'll go over here and we're going to try this and we're going to try this little thingy over here. Hang on one second here. We're going to do that, and we're going to do that. I'm going to go here and see if this will work. Hold on, people. Can I do it? Can it be done? This man is so inept when it comes to, you know what, technical stuff. Hang on, here it is. Maybe. Is this going to work? Come on. Let's see. Can you see this? There you go. Can you guys see that? That is a photo, apparently, of the bus in the Pittsburgh area that collapsed. And I think we do see the bus down there. Look at that. It stayed upright, which is incredible. And there looks like to be a vehicle at the very front here on the bottom right. There's an it's upside down. I can't tell if behind the bus, is that a section of bridge or is that a piece of a truck or something? I don't know what that is. And I can't tell if there are any other vehicles on this thing. Look at how that entire bridge just collapsed down into that gully there. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yikes! There you go. Thank you to Joshua for getting me this. I appreciate that, Joshua. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. And I was glad to be able to download it and get it up there. Fantastic that you're able to get this to me. Okay. Lucky that there weren't a whole bunch of vehicles on there at the same time, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? Wow, what a picture. That's really something. Okay. Okay. Anthony is saying here, I want to buy full shares after selling my SoFi shares at 14.40 with a 122 profit. I am now buying 1,000 shares every nickel drop below 12. Do you consider this a good plan as I predict SoFi reaching 9? Look, if you can afford to pick up that kind of stock every time it drops, make your move, because sooner or later you're going to be right. You're going to be, and when you are right, you are going to be very right, I think. But look, it's 1068 right now, down 68 cents. What can I say? Ridiculously cheap is what it is. We're down 179.79 on the Dow right now, as we are going through gyrations of buys and sells and buys and sells. The S&P is down 10, Nasdaq's down 33. We're just positive on those indexes, and now they're negative again. But these sell waves are coming, and then the buy waves are coming, and the sell waves. What I'm noticing is we are not getting 1,000-point blow-offs. We're getting hundreds of points below. This is small percentages of action here. The Dow's off half a point, a percentage point, and S&P's down a quarter of a percentage point. So it's not that crazy, but it is active, and there's no question about the speed of this. It's nuts. I saw a video with all its cash. It's like $9.50 a share, says Bobby. There you go. Was that collapse today? I've been stuck trying to fix IT issues. Apparently it was this morning in Pittsburgh. Wow, that says false. Did you hear about the Canadian truck driver? Yes, the Canadian truck drivers. There's a bunch of them. There's a number of Canadian truck drivers who started a protest and are all heading on to Ottawa in Canada, the capital. These are the unvaxxed truck drivers, because there's a mandatory, you must be vaccinated to cross the U.S.-Canada border as a trucker now. And a bunch of these unvaxxed guys are upset. All right. Uncle Bruce, serious question. All my stocks graphs look almost identical. They went down at the same time and recovered at the same time, as well as started the downward again at the same time. The bridge was made in sections, apparently. Prayers on that, making me gold. Larry, oh my gosh, look at the bridge photo. Munamo, wow, lucky that's all that happened. Was anyone hurt? A few passengers were injured on the bus, but nobody killed, apparently. Not built better, says Ed. Pittsburgh has a lot of bridges. The bridge shouldn't be asking for government handouts or maintenance. It should have been a toll bridge to fund its frivolous upkeep. Fair enough. Credit number 2, that is a truly a manufactured market. Why can't there be a congressional hearing, since there's obvious collusion right here? It just looks improper about these trading activities. Andy, hope the person on that flip card okay. Jim, Bruce, will the 165 Apple call that I sold expiring today be exercised if the stock is only 166 at the close? I sold it at 260. Yes, it will. You need to buy it back before the close of the day. And if the stock gives you any kind of a pullback, you're going to want to score that contract for as low as possible. You're at 165.22, it looks like right now. You've topped out at 166. If this backs up and you're in the money, buy it back. Take a look at writing another call for a week or 2 or 3 out at maybe 166, 68, 170. Keep making more money, Jim. That's what you want to do. 10 injured, according to a news report from NBC on the story of that bridge and that bus. Yeah, anything over a penny of value, it'll be exercised. So you definitely want to buy this back. It's only worth 17 cents right now officially, but of course it's got time value till tonight. Keep an eye on that contract. Put in a stink bid to get it back at an odd number, just ahead of a round number perhaps, and see if you can scoop it. Keep your eye on it. And then if the stock rallies up a little more, write another one for next Friday or the Friday after that. Write 167s, 168s, 170s, whatever you feel, and make more money. Let's see. My company is doing a lot of the survey and engineering work on bridges all over the state of PA. Let's say we are very busy the last few years replacing bridges all over the state. Smoke Dog, it's an unbelievable problem US wide. Let's go. Let's go. Bruce, I have a bunch of 1250 calls for July and April on SoFi. Okay, alrighty. Should I just keep sitting on my hands for the April ones? What do you think I should do? Well, if you can afford to go further out, great. If you can afford to, sell these and move into tens and stay out in July, great. That's the best move. If you could buy further in money contract, great. 1250s, obviously. April's scary, but this stock is capable of a $4 move in a couple of days. It can be 1470 in no time, but what moment is this going to happen? I just don't know. So, Will, you just want to keep an eye on this, and you see the stock take a pop higher, and you feel you could make a rollover that is worth your while. Engage, but you know where you make your money? Writing contracts. That's where you make your money. But yes, if you can buy deep in the monies on this, deeper in the money, yeah, absolutely. Um, let's see. Let's go. A lot of folks talking about this bridge right now. Let's go. Let's go. Truck drivers are 85% vaccinated. They're just protesting the mandates. Saw yesterday on TV, thousands of people supporting them in freezing streets. Whatever. Awesome, Bruce. Thanks, Bruce. You got it, Jim. And Uncle Bruce, I'm looking at Matterport expiry January 2023, 750 for a premium range of 285 to 320 call option. What are your thoughts for Matterport 750s? Well, they're barely in the money, but they're good for a year, but they're expensive. It's a high price to pay. You might want to look at a lower premium if they're at all available and in a reasonable way. I don't know if you can get 7s or 6s or something like that. The more in the money, the better. But I get it. If Matterport just reaches $15, the 750s are worth $750 plus premium. They'll be like $9. Something wrong with paying about $3 for a $9 contract if it goes to just 15? No, nothing at all. So, there you go. Okay, let's keep going. People talking about bridges, which is fine. I want to talk about market. Let's continue on here. The Dow is now down 211 as it keeps slumping, although it's slowly slumping. I think we're down to 769 now on Rocket Lab. The low of the day, 756. We had a little rally there. SoFi, we're at 1072. The low is 1051 on 26.5 million shares. A GameStop, 8860. The low of the day, 8851. We're right in this low range right now. 8766 is the low, pardon me. We're at 8894 right now on GameStop. Excuse me. Matterport, 786 right now. The low 751. So a little better performance there. ME is at 401.5. It got down to 396. Spire is at 212. It got down to 208.5. It's at 212.5. ATIP, the low here, 288. It's at 289 right now. Smart Rent, we're at 657, 3 cents off the low of the day. And Sextera got as high as 1126. It's now 1108. The low 1081. It's actually up still 16 cents on 29,000 volume. AMC still down 65 cents to 1387. Volume of 17.5 million. That's not looking good. That is really weak on the volume at this low price. 100 million shares of buying on AMC would only be $139 million of market money coming into the stock. It can't even attract that. That's not good. Technically, that's not good. IBM's up 18, Home Depot up 193, Microsoft down 97, Apple up 629 to 165.50, Goldman down 241, Cisco down 95, Facebook unchanged, Amazon down $12, Tesla up 7, Google up 10 right now. Alrighty, there you are. Watching a lot of stuff happening here. Moderna up 168 to 150. Okay. 152. 152 is a down dip on the Dow. 152. We just came back 50, 60 points. Okay. Alrighty, let's keep going. People talking about bridges. Anyway, there we go. Bridges, and infrastructure. 153 down dip on the Dow. We're coming back. We're down 4 points on S&P. We're down 1 point on NASDAQ. The two indexes are going to go again green. Here we go. NASDAQ just went green. Waiting for S&P to join it. The Dow now down 141. It's coming back on. So that means our markets could go green again. It might be two up, one down, 2 steps up, one down. That might be the pattern for a while. That would put us into the green even on the Dow. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. 157 down dip on the Dow, 3.6 on S&P. We're up 6 on NASDAQ now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Markets are still under pressure. Down 174 on the Dow again. 89.22 on GameStop after hitting 87.66 today. Okay. Okay, we're looking at strength and selling into it, but keep an eye on those markets. If they keep coming on, if we get these buy waves that go subsequently higher on these indexes, keep ahead of those contracts. We're down 5.7 on S&P. We're up 2 on NASDAQ. You want to stay ahead of the stocks that you want to write options against to have a little cushion and only write for premium money, time value only. Home Depot up $1.40, IBM up 13 cents, Microsoft down 91 cents, Apple now up 633 to 165.55, Goldman down 322, and Cisco down $1. Alrighty, the Dow 177.95 to the downside, now 194. These waves keep coming and coming and coming. Okay, alrighty. It is what it is. The markets are doing what they're doing. Thank you for the 340 thumbs ups today, everybody. Appreciate your support there. I'm just going to refresh my page and make sure I'm up to speed on exactly where we're at. Yep, 340 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We've got, there we go. Good crowd here watching. Nice to have you here this morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow for the class. I know a bunch of you have registered already. Oh, Jen has just brought me the bagels.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Things are about to happen now.
Things are going to start happening now. Jen has said it. It's official. Don't mess with Jen. We're moving, baby. The market now down 211. That's it. That's it for the down dip on the on the Dow and the NASDAQ. As soon as Jen delivers the bagels, once I got a bagel, it's over. The markets are going to go higher. I mean, who's kidding who? Who do you think you're kidding here? Let's put in some neat emojis to get this thing started, because that's all we need now is bagels and neat emojis. And oh my gosh, watch what happens to the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, and the S&P. Oh, do these markets go crazy when this happens? They can't stand it. The itch just hits people. They want to start buying stock. It's impossible to stop this market. 222 on the downside. Chump change, a flesh wound, absolutely nothing. Red Solo Cup is already putting on the neat emojis, the neat emojis, or the knights who say knee. You can't stop this market now. Oh man, here we go. Sean and Wendy, they're here. Oh yeah, here we go. We're going higher. We're going to go higher. Just ignore that 246 down dip on the Dow. Just ignore that. Larry, knee emojis. That's right, buddy. Here we go. Here they come. Join in the fun. 261 on the Dow. Chump change. A flesh wound. Oh yeah. Aurora. Splam. Jam it, Jim. Don't be a non-believer, Ben. Don't be a non-believer. Joanne. Look at Joanne. Look at Nancy. Here they come. 278 on the Dow. That's just a flesh wound. I'll fight you with one leg. I'm not afraid of you, Karim. I'm not afraid. 275 on the down dip. That's nothing. It's going to make the up wave even nicer. That's right. Ori is here. Larry Titus is here. Thank you, Larry. Trading Up is here. John Gill. The knees are coming in. Knee. You cannot stop the markets when the knee emojis come out. 271 on the Dow. It's already turning. It's already coming back. So good. Vash is here. Munamo is here. The knee emojis cannot be stopped. We will go higher and further and faster than ever before. We'll get richer and richer and keep writing call options. Bringing in those call premiums and saying, thank you very much for these donations, you option specialists, you option players, you option crazies out there. We will take your money gleefully. And we shall go higher because we must go higher. We're only down 273 on the Dow. Come on, Dow, let's go. $260. Come on. Mallow Shark is here. Dr. Dadi is here. Don't get in the way of these emojis. Don't even think of getting in front of a neat emoji. You will lose everything. We are going higher, higher, higher. Come on, Dow. Stop fooling around now and go higher. Oh my. I'll bite your knees off. We're only down 272. We were down 290. Here we go, baby. Come on, markets. Let's go. Oh boy. Down 255. Let's go. Oh my. Oh. What a man will do on the earth. The sacrifice is made. Oh my goodness. Pardon-moi. We're down 243 on the Dow. We will not stop. We will not give up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Breathe, Bruce, breathe. Don't give up on us. We're down 195 on the Dow. We are improving dramatically, quickly. Here we go. On. NASDAQ is green. That's right. We're going higher, 91.65 on GameStop. We're going higher. Here we go. Neat. Oh my gosh. We're up 26 on the NASDAQ now. Totally green. Here we go. Oh boy. These aren't easy to eat on the air like this, you know. Boy. Matterport over 8. It's 809 on Matterport. ME 407. SoFi is heading for 11. Here we go. Here we go. Up we go, baby. We're almost breaking even on S&P now. It's about to go green. NASDAQ up 46 points. We're going higher. Dow's down 160. Here we go. SoFi 1101. Matterport 811. 408 on ME. Spire 214. HFP 291. Let's go. Down 130 on the Dow. We're green on the S&P now. Julia, is IBM a good one to do poor man cover calls on? And is April far enough out for my leap? April 120 calls are almost all book value. Julia, when you asked me about the leap, are you asking me about a 2022 April or a 2023 April? Over to you. Trading Up says, let's go. Andy says, a leap is usually a year out or more. Is this a year out or more, Julia, or is it just this April? The Dow down 118. We're coming on. Good question, Bruce says Andy. Rocket Lab 790 down 20. SoFi 1104. GameStop back to 92. Matterport 808. ME 408. Come on, markets. Let's go. Let's go. I still have one section of my bagel left to go here. I mean, I could still choke to death. Or the markets could go higher, or both. Oh, my goodness. Julia, I'm not sure if you're actually a member of the channel. You may have just sent a super chat to ask this question, which I appreciate. Let me answer it this way. If you have an April 2023 contract, good move. And yes, by all means, take a look at writing short-term calls against that leap. Absolutely. If you have April 2022 contracts, you can write short-term calls for now for like the next month or month and a half, but you're going to have to sell that call and move into maybe June and July's in a month or two from now. Just keep that in mind. So keep your eye open on that. I hope that answers your question, and thank you for asking, because it's a really good question. Love it. Here we go. Who cares? All of you call writers on GameStop at these levels have balls. I'm too scared of a snapback rally and have missed out big time. Congrats. Yeah, well, GameStop ain't showing us jack crap, and so we're taking the money off the table right now, and we've been doing it since it was $200 a share. And those of you out there who are sitting on GameStop and doing nothing, you're getting poorer every week. You're just getting poorer, and that's not right. Not right. You deserve better. We're down 82 on the Dow. We're coming on. We're coming on. Woohoo. Come on down. Let's go. 11.12 on SoFi. Down only 27 cents here, 25 cents. 92.90 on GameStop. Go GameStop. Matterport 8.14 down 30. All right. Come on up. Let's roll. This bagel's working today. It is working today. Who cares? No hate from me. You're absolutely right. Way to go, Auntie PC. She's giving a lot of advice to everybody. Beautiful stuff. Oh, that bagel is good. It was so good, it almost killed me. So good. The Dow down 66 points. Let's go. We're up 98 on the NASDAQ. Let's run this thing. Let's go going. Let's get going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Scott, he bought him back, Scott. He bought him back and scored. Did a good job there. We're down 89 on the Dow. Rocket Lab now 788. It was as low as 756. SoFi 1106 got down to 1051. 55-cent recovery. We're only down 30 cents on SoFi. 30.9 million. Let's call it 31 million traded. That's another 30 million we don't have to worry about coming back at us. Those are gone. Way down here, they've been scooped up. GameStop 92.45 down to $1.07. Matterport 8.19 down a quarter. Matterport was as low as 7.51. Yeah, that is a big move back. Down only a quarter on the Matterport. ME 409.5. It got down to 396. ME now down 11 cents. Spire down a dime at 216.17 now. The low was 208.5. ATIP is 293. It was down to 287. Smart Rent still down here at 664. The low is 654. And Sexter bumped up again. It's now up 37 cents again to 11.29. Just below the high today on 46,800. We're up 37 cents on Sextero. It's the one greenie we got right now. We got a couple of stocks that might go green on us if we can keep getting some more recoveries on these markets. The NASDAQ is up 86, S&P up 8. Okay. What else is going on here? That guy, Uncle Bruce, I want to buy back one of my calls that I bought at 128 a share. You sold at 128 a share. You want to buy it back. It's now at 115 a share. When I put in the order in to sell at 115, the price jumps to 125. Okay, that guy, you got to help me out with what you're doing. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you trying to get it back? You're confusing me here. I don't understand it. If you sold it for 128 and you're trying to buy it back, put in a buy order at 116 and leave it. Don't put in a 115 order. That's a nice round number. Put in a 116 buy order and leave it alone, and then make them come to you. Otherwise, put in a buy order at 111 and make them come to you. Just wait. I'm not sure what's going on there. Mirko, you don't need extra money for a rollover. You can even bring in more cash. Exactly. If you do a rollover correctly, you can bring in more cash. Okay. The Dow down 91 points. We're at 792, 793 on Rocket Lab, down 18 cents. SoFi 1110, GameStop 92.06, down 146. Matterport 820 now. Coming on. Got it. Yes, I sold at 128. I want to buy it back at 115. Sorry. Yeah, put in a buy order at 116 or 111. Those are the two prices. If you want to get it back, don't put in at 115. You'll be joining all kinds of other buyers there. But put it at 116 or 111, and if it backs off a bit, you'll get the fill. Okay, there you go. Just put it. That's called a stink bid. Just put in a stink bid and wait. Okay, we're down 82 on the Dow. We're still looking good. We're up 112 on NASDAQ now. It's good. We're up 13.9 on S&P. These two markets have gone green. Dow is coming. It's slowly coming. Okay. Samuel says, if Apple breaks 168, I'll go long. If it stays under, I'm buying puts for next week. There you go. Where are we at now? Down only 35 on the Dow. The Dow is only down 35 points. We're down 31 on the Dow. We're moving higher. We're at the high of the day right now. Looking great. We're coming on here. We're going to see some green arrows here very shortly, guys. We're coming back. 796 on Rocket Lab. We're only down 14 cents. SoFi 1116, only down 19. GameStop 92.40 down $1.12. Matterport 826 down 18 cents. ME down a dime. Aspire down 9. HIP down a nickel. SmartRent down 24. Cyxtera down up 40. AMC down 14, Robinhood up 22, Vanik down 41 cents, Home Depot up 4.50, IBM up 40 cents, Microsoft up 2.30, Apple up 7.46 to 166.68, Goldman down only 65 cents, Cisco down 66, Facebook up 2.30, Amazon up 9, Tesla up $18, Google up $34. Bed Bath Beyond up 85 cents. BlackBerry up 13 cents. We're coming on right now. We're down $3 on the Royal Caribbean. We're moving higher, kids. Here we go. Little by little, this Dow seems to be doing the two-step, one-step routine. 2 up, 1 down, 2 up, 1 down, 2 up, 1 down. Getting better. The markets are improving. Go, baby, go, baby, go, go, go. Apple's climb is excruciating, but it's normal. This is a normal thing for Apple. This isn't unusual. Just everyone wants to be in a hurry all of a sudden. Here we are. Okay. Excuse me. What can we say? Yeah, New Yorkers should take a COVID test if they've been anywhere near Sarah Palin this week, New York mayor says. Have you heard about this? Did you hear what she's doing? Sarah Palin was tested positive for COVID. She went out. She's been going out every day in New York into restaurants and wherever she wants. And she's tested positive. She knows she's positive. She has it. And she doesn't give a crap and is not wearing a mask. And she has an entourage with her. So she's infected her entourage. And they're super spreaders wherever they go in New York. Well, Sarah, aren't you a little peach? Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Just unbelievable. We're down 84 on the Dow right now. Come on, market. Let's go. There were photos of Sarah Palin at the one restaurant yesterday, sitting at the table, and the reporters are going, there she is. She's infecting everybody there, everyone in the restaurant, the servers, wherever she's going, doesn't care. No, doesn't care. Unbelievable. Crazy. We're down 83 points on the Dow. Yeah, the judge confirmed. That's right. She had to celebrate on the first test she scored on. I passed. I'm positive. Oh, no. The Dow's down 47.7 points. There you go. 47.7. Oh, boy. Coyote liked that one. Oh, Lord. Lordy. That's funny. Oh, gosh. 34-point down dip on the Dow. We're coming on. We're coming on. Oh, man. There we go. We're down 52 on the Dow right now. We're down 25 on the SoFi. We're down 16 on Rocket Lab. GameStop 91.88. Oh, go markets, go. Go markets, go, please. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Yeah, that was a no-no, says Dr. Duddy. Yep. I can see COVID from my house. I could have had some disinfectant to her coffee. Maybe that would help. Oh, yeah. It's funny from over here as well, says Beach Boy. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. And all her enablers, all of them, just really disappointing. It's too bad. I don't want to do it either, NTPC. I don't want to do it. She's just setting herself up for it. It's unbelievable. Today's Typhoid Mary. It's just crazy. Kramer, I'm retiring, as is Nicholas. I'm retiring. The Dow down 68 points. Come on, Dow. Let's go green. Keep it coming. Just keep coming up a little more. Just go green and take everything with us. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That would be great. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Cindy, I spent 10 days in the hospital with COVID. Not funny at all. Not at all funny. What can I say? What can I say? Don't want to go political, but boy, oh boy, some of the stuff that's going on out there is just really ridiculous. Just really ridiculous. All right. This reminds me of Kramer works at the bagel shop. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I've got a good friend still in the ICU with COVID. Yikes. Yikes. I hope that works out, my friend. I hope that works out. Yeah, what can I say? Where are we at now? The Dow down 83, down 69. Come on, let's go. Oh, yep. Cindy B, just make sure you have your affairs in order. I told my husband I need to teach him how to close my options if something happens to me, laughing out loud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, BW. I hear you. It's almost impossible to miss it. It's almost impossible. Yeah, it is. It is sad. You know, what can I say? It's unfortunate. There's just this. It's unbelievable. We can't get rid of this thing. We can't get rid of this thing, and it's never going to go away. And there it is. Beach Boy Kramer having a beer while smoking a cigarette. Classic scene. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, what are you going to do? Yeah, love to get back to our regular scheduled programming, please. Thank you very much. We're down 66 on the Dow right now. We're down 66 points. 13-point gain on S&P, NASDAQ up 103. Okay. Uncle Bruce, I had fallen behind, but I had to check up on you after you were choking on your bagel. Oh, I was so excited the market was coming up. I couldn't stand it. I almost died for you people. It's amazing what I go through. Oh, it's not easy being me. We're down 65 on the Dow. We were down almost 300 points when I started eating my bagel. We went down to about 300, and then we came back on. We put those emojis out there, and the neat emojis really helped it out. And here we are, positive on the S&P, positive on NASDAQ, and we're down 65. We're now down 45 points on the Dow. We're only down 45 points. Oh, yep. What can I say? It is what it is, kids. What can I say? What can I say? Down 60 on the Dow. Come on, man. Maybe you should eat another bagel. Maybe you should eat another bagel. Dave, we can artificially inflate our stocks. Just go. Neat. Come on. Make it happen. Oh, man. Where are we at now? We're down 45.9 on the Dow. We're up 16 on S&P, so it's green. Up 119 on NASDAQ. It's green. We're at 801 on Rocket Lab, down 9 cents. Look at that. Rocket Lab, a low of 756. We're at 801. 1.5 million. Go Rocket Lab, please. SoFi 1116 down 20 cents. That's all we're down is 20 cents. We were at 1051 on SoFi. GameStop is coming up to 93 bucks, 92.88. We're down 64 cents. Matterport 820 down 24 cents. ME down 11. Spire down 8. ATIP down only a nickel. Smart Rent 665. Come on, Smart Rent, join the party. We're up 48 cents on Sextera to 1140. That's the high of the day on 47,980. Go, Sextera, go. Let's make this market go higher. We're only down 17 points on the Dow. We're only down 17 points. Man. Come on. Oh, what can I say? Apple's on the move, says Peace Auntie. It's on the move. Hope you all bought your calls this morning, says Dave. Let's go. I wrote a covered call, says Zed Estate. GameStop 95 expires today. First time writing a covered call on expiration date. Is this not gambling? Well, it's kind of fun. Makes it entertaining. We're at 93.33. You're still out of the money on that sucker. Hope you're making money. I do enjoy picking up GameStop in the 80s. Going to be a good afternoon, says Bobby. Let's go. We're down only 9.5 on the Dow. We're only down 9.5. I just want my stocks to go higher, Dave. Anti-PC, Apples can't move, silly. They got no legs. Yeah. Coyote, Zed Estate, all this is gambling, but writing calls is gambling to a much lesser degree than buying. That's it. That's what it is. Come on, man. Let's go. Dow is down 1.3. It's up 15. The Dow just went green. We're up 15 points. We have been doing the high of the day now for the last little while here. We are up 15.8 on the Dow. Go. Rocket Lab unchanged. SoFi down 13. GameStop up 19 cents. Matterport down 20. ME down 8. Spire down 6. ATIP down 4. Smart Rent down 27. Sixtera up 48. We're going green everywhere, guys. We're green. We're up 10 on the Dow, and we're turning green. We're up 2 pennies on Rocket Lab. The neat emojis and the bagel did its thing. We're all going. All these dips are making me thirsty. My SoFi covered call is looking pretty good, Dave. Neat. GameStop is green. Look at this. We're going higher. We're up 3 on Rocket Lab. We're only down 16 now on SoFi at 11.20. GameStop up 14 cents. Come on, markets. Let's see what happens here. Go, baby, go. The Dow's up 7 points, up 10.6. NASDAQ up 28. No. S&P up 28. NASDAQ up 172. NASDAQ up 1.3%. S&P up 0.6, and the Dow just went green. It's up 10 points, up 11 points. Let's go. Sixtera is leading the market. TJAC, hi, Uncle Bruce, number 120. If the bid-ask spread is 201 to 256, what is a good stink offer? If you're a seller, 254. 254. 1 penny under 55. That's a good stink bid. 201, 202 is a good stink bid with that market. Stock Goat had a good point for SoFi, essentially with $4 billion cash, making the price $9.50. AMC is green, says Jennifer. DM, and that's why you buy weeklies Friday morning for GameStop. GameStop is running, says Fremler. We're up $1.55 to 95.07. Beach Boy, ho, ho, ho. Can we get some more of that Aspire information explosion, please? Grapefruit and a bagel is exactly what we needed, says who cares. The Dow up 15 points. Rocket Lab up a penny. SoFi 11.16 down 20. GameStop up $1.40 to 94.92. Matterport down 19 to 8.25. ME down 9 cents to 4.12. Spire down 5. ATIP down 2.5 cents, 299.5. It's almost going to be at 3 again. Smart Rent down 28. Cyxtera up 51 to 11.43. Now 11.44. Going higher on Cyxtera. The Dow holding in the 7-point gain at the moment. What is it going to do with these markets? Let's run. Let's run. Oh, my goodness. Never a dull moment in this market. We're up a nickel now on Rocket Lab, 812, 815 here. SoFi still at 11.16. The volume now 34.3 million on SoFi. 11.16. We did touch 11.24 just a moment ago, so we're coming around. Keep it coming, guys. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Go higher. Way, way higher. Home Depot up 5.24, IBM up 40 cents, Microsoft up 3.20, Apple up 8.55, 167.77. Goldman down 56 cents to 340.47. Go Goldman, go. Cisco down 33 cents. Facebook up 3.20, Amazon up 27 bucks, Tesla up 26 bucks, Google up $42. This is real, man. This move up is real. We're getting stronger here. Costco is up. Target is up. Nvidia is higher. Disney is up. Twitter is up. Snowflake, DraftKings, Moderna's up $8. Workday up 7. DoorDash up 4. Airbnb up 280. Coinbase up $8. We got some movement here. We got some positive upticks going on here. Bargain hunting coming in. Buying from the sidelines coming in. 35-point gain on the Dow. Rocket Lab up 6 cents. Go, man, go. SoFi 11.20. GameStop 94.91 up $1.31. Matterport down a dime at 8.34. Matterport coming on. This is much better. Much better, kids. Yes, indeed. We deserve everything good. Everything good. Oh, my. Dow's up 36.6. Let's go. Let's go. Up 34 on S&P. And we're up 195 on NASDAQ. Up 198 on NASDAQ. And we're up 40 on the Dow. We're coming. The Dow has a ways to go to catch up, everybody. But it's like someone turned on the switch. That's right, Jennifer. That's what's going on. Buy programs are coming in. We're up 50 on the Dow now. We're popping up again. We're coming on. SoFi 11.24 down 12. It's coming on again. Beautiful, beautiful. Matterport down a nickel. Here it comes. Matterport. We're going to go green here. Come on, baby. Let's roll. ATIP down 3. Spire down 3.5 cents. ME down a nickel. Matterport down 9 cents. SoFi down 12. Rocket Lab up 3. We're going green, everywhere green. It's going to happen. It's coming. It's a happening thing. Love it. 52-point gain on the Dow. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Face melting rally inbound, says False. Go Apple Go, says anti-PC. There you have it, kids. What can we say? Let's go. Let's go. Time to run this puppy. 53-point gain on the Dow. 67-point gain on the Dow Jones now. 67 points. Moving higher. We're up 227 on the GameStop. 95.79. Maybe we can reach 100 or a little more, and we can write hundreds. We can write 101s, 104s, 105s for next Friday. Who knows? Let's see what happens here. $96 on GameStop. It's going. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop 96.10. Let's go. 79-point gain on the Dow, almost up 80 now. It's climbing again, up 38 on S&P, 218 on the NASDAQ market. It's up 1.6% over there on NASDAQ. The Dow's only up 0.2. The NASDAQ, the Dow has to climb by a factor of 8. This is like the Dow being up 550 points. That's what NASDAQ's doing right now. The Dow's only up 70. NASDAQ's up 218. That's like 500 Dow points. That's what the Dow has to do to catch up. Can we get it? It's the question. Are we going to get this? Matterport turns green, says Bobby. If Bobby says it, it's real. I'm showing 1.1 penny on the green now for Matterport. SoFi down only 14 cents. Rocket Lab up 9 cents. We're down 4 on 23andMe. We're down 3 on Spire and ATIP. They're all going to go green here the way they are coming on right now. It's getting better all the time. Like spring, a small green sprout in my chart. Keep going. Higher, 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 kids. Let's roll this thing. Come on, man. We've been through enough suffering the last 9 out of 10 days, don't you think? 9 of 10 days we've been red. Yuck. That's a god-awful 2-week time frame. Come on, man, let's go. Yes, indeed. Thank you all for being here and hanging around. I'm glad to see you guys watching this turnaround happen here. I'm real pleased about this. Fantastic. Any of you who want to join us for the class, send us an email, and I will respond to you after this show is over. I'll make sure to send you guys the right information so you can join in. We have a limited number of openings left for the class as they're coming through. I'm showing a 377 thumbs up meter at the moment. Let's see if that's accurate. 377 on the thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for helping out and coming in here. Nice to have you join us. Get us to 400. We're only 23 away from 400 thumbs ups. Keep them coming, guys. Let's encourage this market to go higher. Oh, man. The S&P 500 rises Friday, led by Apple, but still heads for a 4th straight down week. We know that, but we would love to close on a green shot today. That would be so sweet. Really sweet. Ventures with Duncan. Moderna, 173.16, January 25th, 2020, and that was up more than 845%. Wow. What a bunch of running going on here. We're up 61 on the Dow. Rocket Lab is up 9. SoFi's down 15. GameStop is up 314. Matterport is up 3. ME's down 5.5. Spire's down 3. ATIP's down only 2 cents. Smart Rent is still down 26, but it's back to 666, up from 654. And we got Sexter at 1143, up 51 cents, near the high of the day on only 50,000 volume. Looking good here. The Dow up 61 points. S&P up 35. We got NASDAQ up 212. Come on, baby. Let's keep it going. BW says here, reports on Google Finance, the worst sell-off on markets since March 2020. That was the breakout of the virus. That was that event, the lockdown. NASDAQ down almost 18%, S&P down close to 11. That's why we're turning here pretty quickly here. We are well oversold short term, and there could be, like I say, a serious snapback rally all over the place. You never know when it happens. You never know how strong it goes, how long it takes. Sometimes the snapback is beyond the drop and goes higher yet. You never, ever know. Okay. 61-point gain on the Dow right now. 61-point gain on the Dow. All right. 96.66 up 314 on the GameStop. Ooh-wee. Okay. Angela says, you know what? That GameStop is coming on. False says, this is worse than the March 2020. Then we have nothing to worry about. I doubt we'll be that bad. I really don't think we're going to get that bad. BW, when is February 2020 going to happen? This is getting so oversold. Maybe Feb 1 we start the reverse. Maybe we start the reverse now. We go into February with a nice bit of momentum. We just keep on going. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, that'd be nice. Come on, everything. That's what I say. Just come on, everything. Nothing particular, just everything. Yeah, man. How about everything just goes up? Yeah, everything, man. That'd be fine with me. I'd be happy with that. Let's have everything go up. 47-point gain on the Dow, 35 on S&P, 204 on NASDAQ right now. Oil holding 86-cent gain on the barrel of oil, 87.47 for West Texas. Rocket Lab up 7 cents. SoFi down 21. GameStop up 234 at 95.86. Matterport down 12 at the moment. ME down 6. Spire down 6. ATIP down 2. SmartRent down 28. Cyxtera up 51. AMC down 9 cents. Robinhood up 49. Vanik up 134. Home Depot up 465. IBM up 59 cents. Microsoft up 352. Apple up 885 to 168.07. We're down 7 on Goldman now. Only 7 cents on Goldman. 7 cents. Cisco down 15 cents. Facebook up 358. Amazon up 1963. Tesla up 23.89. Google up 48.45. Bed Bath Beyond up $1.25 to $15. BlackBerry up 25 cents to $7.80. We're moving higher here. Yeah, man, we're going higher. Nvidia up 561. Let's go. Let's go. Moderna up 798 to 156.60. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 47-point gain on the Dow. Okay. Lots to watch. Lots to follow. Thomas says, Uncle Bruce, why don't you recommend writing cash secured puts on the downturns? The thing with cash secured puts is to do it, you have to have the entire cash value of the put strike price that you're writing the put on. So if you're going to write a put on GameStop, you're going to have $9,000 minimum. You're going to write a put on SoFi, you need $11,000. Now, on the other hand, you could just buy the stock at $11, any amount you want, instead of having to buy $1,100 worth. You can just do what you want. Again, it's totally up to you if you want to do it. I don't have anything against cash secured puts. It's just that they're more expensive to write. Let's go. Cheddar, a little bit of speculation here, but from everything we've seen, sure like shorts are covering, possibly reshorting on the rise. Hector's thinking, I predict the end of the day, we're going to see many profit takers. My 2 cents. All U.S. trial convictions linked to the 2008 financial crisis have now been overturned. Appeals court reverses convictions for 2 ex-Deutsche Bank traders found guilty of manipulating their benchmark, manipulating the LIBOR interest rates. Chatter, prices have been driven down, not covering, but closing shorts for profit and then reshorting. Think about it, the past few weeks have been wonderful to close out shorts and reshort. Bruce, do you still feel like we aren't in a bear market despite what those articles said? I was liking what you were saying about the market in yesterday's final hour. We're not in the bear market. No, we're not in the bear market. Too much cash on the sidelines coming in here. Dow's up 103 now. We're up 100 points on the Dow. We're up 42 on S&P. We're up 228 on NASDAQ. We're climbing now. Really climbing. Yeah, Bobby, I purchased and sold my first put this week. No calls live, purchased are green. Well, my ATE Leap is still green. Cash secured puts are bullish. You don't want to get assigned. You mean $1,100? That's right, Auntie. I was wrong on that. John Unger was sitting here, arms folded, saying, "Come and get it for stink bids and stink offers." This is the best advice ever. Thanks, brother. You got it, John. You got it, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. If you have a bargoon number in mind for a cash secured put, you wouldn't mind getting assigned. I hear you there. I agree. We're up 90 now on the Dow, 40 on S&P, 224 on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is up 1.68%. The Dow has got to go up by a factor of 6 from here. It's got to rise 540 points from here to be equal to what the NASDAQ is already doing by itself. The NASDAQ is running away from the Dow at the moment. Rocket Lab up 2 cents. We're 11.11 on SoFi right now, down a quarter. Frustrating. GameStop up $1. Matterport down 19. ME down 7. Spire down 4. ATIP down 3. Smart Rent down 30. And Sextera up 47 cents. So some are green and some are red, and we're just waiting for another run, a rally or 2 or 3, and see if it takes everybody with us. We'll find out. There's still, I'm guessing there are still some hedge funds out there who are being blown away from their SPACs or blowing out of their SPACs, and they're running out of ammo. Sooner or later, they'll run out of everything they had, and then these SPACs are free to go about the country as they wish. We'll find out. SoFi 11.11, man. How much more has to come in? 37.3 million so far have come in here. How many more will trade before the selling pressure stops? That's the question. I don't know. There you go. 57-point gain on the Dow at the moment. That's where we're at right now. Guys, thank you, all of you today, for being here. Thank you for some of you who've become gold members and regular members of this channel. Fabulous. Love that. And thank you for those of you who've made donations today, super chats, super stickers. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Hopefully you'll make some more money. Keep your eye on some stocks. If GameStop wants to get closer to 100, you might look at writing hundreds. Keep your eye on Apple. Writing 170s might not be a bad idea. IBM 135s, good idea to write those. Microsoft, we're 304, so writing 310s for next week may be the way to go there, 308s. Goldman, 341, up 27 cents. We're finally in the green here. Just barely, but we were down as low today on Goldman as 333. This is an $8 recovery today. Could there be $8 of upside? Yes, there could. Will there be? I don't know. That is the question. Can it go to 350 a share today? I don't know. We're only down a nickel on the Cisco. It's coming back. Beautiful. Keep your eyes open for option writing opportunities, and let's see how it goes. Joanne Hubbs, thank you so much for your kind words. I will see you this afternoon for sure. Whoop whoop, says Amongst Great Danes. Go Goldman Sachs. Thank you, Uncle B. You got it, Kent. Ordered lunch, so it's a good Friday here so far. Have a great class on Saturday, says Kent. We'll be on the golf course. I'll buy the class once you post it. No problem at all. Thank you, guys. Chris Savage, paper-handed weenie baby is getting wiped out. But Uncle Bruce, did you say you have to have an iron stomach for this? Days like today make millionaires, baby. That's right. That's right. You buy at these low numbers. You buy when people are desperate to get out, and then you make money. That's right. The turnarounds are sudden and severe. Lovely. Anyway, there it is. Thank you all for hanging out with me for this morning's show. I'll be on today at 3 o'clock Eastern Time for the final hour of trading for the day and the week as we watch the options and everything shut down and close out for this week. And join me this afternoon. We'll have some more fun. Until Daddy takes the T-Bird away, kids, we'll be there. Let's get her done, and let's make it good. Thank you, everybody, for all your kind words this morning, hanging in there. We'll catch you this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and we'll see you then, okay? Thank you, guys. Bye for now.